the Metaverse. They travel through time and space and stuff. Troll them, re-roll them, throw them above. They fly through dimensions, this isn't a bluff. Heroes compelled, they have no choice. Bound by the winds of a secret voice. Masters, masters of the Metaverse. Masters, masters of the Metaverse. Masters, masters of the Metaverse. Masters, masters of the Metaverse.
Hello and welcome to Masters of the Metaverse. Today I'm going to do something a little different and read off my script. Hello and welcome to Masters of the Metaverse. Woo!
Woo!
Intro. We are here at Hyper RPG, a hyperactive, interactive, community-driven channel. You want the RPGs? Come get them, her. All right. How do you support us? How do you support us?
Interact in chat.
That's right. Interact in chat. Subscribe. That's all we want. Just watch us, baby. The more people to watch us, the more chance we have to have jobs next week. All right. Check out the Best of Boom Humble Bundle for cool comics like Lumberjanes, Bee and Puppycat, Hacktivists, and more to support the ever-important ACLU. The link is in chat. I believe that, don't you? It's got to be real.
Somebody put it there.
After this is Indomitable. Winner takes all. Who will pocket the sweet giant HeroClix figure in their next stash? That's at 9 p.m. right after we close out here. So maybe we'll just hang around the studio after and watch it.
Yeah. Sure.
All right. Everybody seems to be dressed well today. I love that.
Thanks, Max.
Wonder Twin powers activate.
A huge thanks to Ed Davenport for the artwork that led to
the
Paximary
shirt.
creating these shirts.
It was a team effort.
Yeah, we will definitely be talking about
Thank
this
you,
shirt
guys.
very, very
Ed,
soon.
so much.
Oh,
Thank you.
we're not talking.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's right. We got a double birthday coming up here at Hyper RPG. We're having a big party this Saturday, June 24th. Stay tuned for more details. But we'll have games, RPGs, usual, all the fun stuff that we usually do, plus the Trollathon to celebrate Ryan and Emily's joint birthday. That, I don't even know what kind of birthday that is. I'm assuming that's one where they just share the same birthday. Yeah. But if you think about it, it could be a really fun party. The joint birthday party coming up this weekend on Hyper RPG.
I got where he was coming from.
I don't get it.
I don't know what you mean.
Okay. We are excited to announce our Hyper Creative Contest with Microsoft's Remix Workshop. If you haven't seen this program yet, it does stuff. And if you do stuff on it and create something using Microsoft Paint 3D and Remix 3D, live stream it to Twitch, and you could win a Microsoft Surface Studio.
Woo!
I'm entering tomorrow, and I don't draw. So learn how to participate at bit.ly/hypercreative, all lowercase. That's important because it's case sensitive. Oh. Speaking of sensitive, how are our space princesses doing today?
Delightful.
Delightful. Let me introduce the cast of Masters of the Metaverse. Lisa Coronado as Space Princess Vega. Also Tessa, but you don't know that. Vanessa Pastel as Aquamarine/Space Princess Dynamax Ricci.
Yeah.
The lovely Maggie Ferguson Wagstaff Fergie Waggy as Rosie the Wrangler, aka Princess Zelania. Sarah Sanders with her ring pop. Darn. It looks so delicious.
Tis.
It is. It does look really good. It also kind of looks like you're flipping me the bird, but like
All
in a
the
really
time.
very pretty way. Which I like.
That's the only way that I would.
Chris Odie, my
Yo.
PIC wearing the best hat in the house.
Yo, yo, yo.
That was some rap you did there.
I could not stop speaking like that afterwards.
Yeah, no,
And,
thank you for letting me be a part of it.
Yeah.
If you're not familiar with our show, this is a role-playing game. We are all playing a game together. In this particular game, our players are playing the parts of meta-pilots, people who have been taken from their daily mundane lives and been forced to work as part of a nefarious and mysterious program that puts their bodies into futuristic pods, which injects their consciousness around the metaverse into avatars that are able to do things that they would not be able to do in normal life.
What?
On these adventures, they have been superheroes. They have been historical figures.
Heck yeah.
But right now, they are magical space princesses.
Woo!
Big thanks to Paximo for the shirts. They are super adorbs, and I am super jelly.
Sorry.
And again, giant thanks to Ed Davenport for
Yeah, the art.
The artwork is fantastic, Ed. Like I said, jelly, jelly, jelly. If you hadn't drawn so many beautiful pictures of me already, I would be crying on the outside as well as the inside.
But now it's just the inside.
Yeah, now it's just the inside, where there are no room for tears because everything's so tight. What? That's real.
Yeah, it's true.
That's my tweet.
I've been admiring your tightness the whole time.
I might give you extra experience points today.
Yeah.
Too bad we don't use experience points on this show. As you can see, there are sliders in front of everybody that represents their character. That halfway point in between the P and the A is where they all currently are. The P stands for pilot, meaning that is they're closer numerically to their pilot character and are able to use abilities from that character sheet a little bit more easily. If they move over to the A, it looks exactly like you. They said stop complaining. If it moves over to the A, they're more towards the avatar side of their sheet, which allows them to use their avatar abilities more easily. We are using a somewhat deconstructed version of the tri-stat system, which means that any numbers that they roll, they are going to be rolling a set of dice for any roll that they make. On the big side here, right in the middle, they're going to be rolling 12-sided dice, and they want to roll low.
Yes.
The closer they get to Avatar or Pilot, they're able to use smaller and smaller dice, working their way down to D8s, or sometimes, in special cases, even D6s, to get those lower numbers better. How they get across those spectrums is by meta points. Meta points are purchasable that you can get right now at the store, and they are going to allow them to move up and down the scale, allowing them to use both facets of their characters and get through the crazy shit that I am going to put them through today.
We super need them.
Yes, we will super need them today. I have not been super kind. I would also like to thank our subscribers at Patreon. Yay! Patreon goes out of their way every week to do a little voting process to make sure everybody gets the stuff that they get every week. This week they have voted on giving you bonuses and armor. As always, I'm going to move down the list.
Cool.
Tess, you have 20 armor and a +4 to any roll today on any one roll. So
Girl.
you can also add that +4 after you roll in order to fudge your results slightly. Even though it's legal, we call it fudging. It's a technical term.
Mm-hmm.
I just fudged myself.
You just
No, that didn't work.
No. But it's clickable.
Quite. Aquamarine, you have a 10 armor and a +4 bonus.
Woo! Thank you.
You're so
Cool.
welcome. Thank you, Patreon.
Thank you, Patreon.
Rosie.
Yes.
You got it? A 10 and a +3 bonus. 10 armor, +3 bonus.
Yay! Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Jenica.
Yes.
10 and a +3 bonus. It's a very popular thing. It's going around. People must like you better. Where are we at? Thomas.
Yes.
You don't get any armor.
I saw that. That's
And you get a +6 to any roll today, though.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. And the GM gets 20 armor for any one NPC.
Sweet Moses.
And a +4 bonus on any one roll. I like armor. I like bonuses. Bonuses is good. When last we left, yes?
sorry. One thing I forgot to tell you at the start was the pre-purchases have all been purchased, but I don't know if you told them that it's the opposite one from before. So
Right, and
I told these two.
I
Tess is the only one who doesn't.
yeah, I have no way to look at that right now.
I can just tell Tessa right now.
I already know.
You know, you got the
instead of
AC-20?
the fish this week, you've got the bump gun.
Yeah.
So if we get to our explodey power, then you
Since
get
Dave
the
Hugo
good
blew
one
up,
instead of
get
the
a gun
summoning a
today.
fish. Which, by the way, that fish won you that fight last week.
Gun, fish
You know, don't let the gift fish in the mouth. Is
True.
what I'm saying.
That was a helpful fish.
That was a helpful fish.
Uh,
Don't put it on.
Aquamarine, did she get her opposite one also of last week?
She does not have an opposite one.
She just has the one.
Oh, that's
only
right.
has
You're
the one
still
right
on
now.
textile
Have the one.
awareness and reincarnation.
Yes.
So textile awareness all the time, reincarnation
Yeah.
if we hit our boost.
But after this reality, you'll have another one to choose from. So, yeah.
Margie, Fargy, Wargy,
Yes.
you have,
That's actually really good.
and she has her opposite this week?
Yeah. We're aware.
I'm the Deadeye, right?
Yep, you got Deadeye this week. That's going to cut all your range penalties for ranged attacks in half. And
Call shot?
for the boosted, you can call a hit location on any shot for free.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So we'll
Okay.
let you use that. It's awesome.
And I have a +4 on stealth rolls, which means I don't have my nanobot, so we can't
No
communicate.
nano wasp. It's going to be it's important to stay together this week because you
Yeah.
can't talk to each
So
other.
we can't talk to each other.
which
And then-
could be scary.
Yeah. So let's not split up.
And then she has a shuriken.
And I have my boosted is a shuriken attack, which is the throwing ninja stars.
Thomas, you obviously have the same powers you always have, which are broken and wrong.
You designed them, so I
did design them. I designed them to be broken and wrong. You are automatically aware of the next target's current hit points if you spend that ability.
Mm-hmm.
And your boosted ability is at the expense of all remaining meta points, minimum 5.
Right.
You may narrate what happens. You can do a hack attack.
Right.
Oh. So he buys a hack attack with 5 meta points if there are 5.
Right. But he takes all of the meta points that are remaining.
Yeah.
At least 5.
It's a scary ability, but it's difficult to use. All right, moving to our other buffs. What do we have? We have, of course, available everybody's personal buffs, which are great. I don't really have the list here, but that's
Sorry,
okay.
we know what they are.
Yep.
You want us to tell
Meta meltdowns are available to purchase. That's where everybody has to switch character sheets for the round. It does provide some good fun. System shock, where I throw them somewhere on their meta slider scale just to mess with them. The rule of cool, which is one of my favorite abilities by the rule of cool. I stop the round. Everybody has to narrate exactly what they do. Whoever has the coolest idea, as voted by chat, automatically succeeds with a +10. Everybody else has to continue the action they dictated at a -5. And of course the hack attack, our biggest, baddest ability, where if you get that, you basically get to control whatever you want for that round. It's you can solve any situation with just a little bit of money.
Or create
I don't know if we're sending the right message here on television, folks. I'm going to be perfectly honest.
Trouble.
And let's not forget Bowie for Life, where if you donate that particular ability, we all have to dance like monkeys for you to our own theme song, which is somewhat self-serving and masturbatory, but we're totally into that here.
We don't do that during the song.
We just dance.
just
It's
dance.
not any particular type of dance.
No.
Dancer's choice. Dancer's choice.
Dancer's choice, yes. Freestyle.
Freestyle.
Freestyle dancing. All right, so when we last left our intrepid heroes, Ricci had decided to go out on a limb and really help Chad out because her Sparkle sisters had got themselves into a spot of trouble by trying to avoid their own dates. They all managed to make the mistake of saying that they had boyfriends, and that boyfriend happened to be Space Prince Chad.
Yeesh.
It did not go well, but thanks to some quick thinking and a lot of time magic, they were able to split Chad into 4 separate Chads and all attend their dates at the same time. Everything was going great until the assassins attacked.
Yeah.
It's always the way.
Dear Space Diary.
Yeah. Oh, are we on Space Diary?
There were assassins. No, I'm good.
Okay.
Fine. You're recapping.
Because I'm happy to let you do your Space Diary the shit out of this.
Dear Space Diary, annoyed Vega yet again.
Mm-hmm. You do manage to keep annoying Vega, but for the most part, the date was going well. Now, you got a little freaked out when everything started hitting you at once. You were on the verge of dying because you were taking damage from 4 different sources at 4 different times. You were blinded, transformed. It was not a pretty situation. So you switched back to your pilot, Thomas, and he kind of hit the panic button, and you were most of you, sucked back into the metapods, where they open and you find yourselves as yourselves yet again. There's the usual hullabaloo as the pods swish open and the teams are sent to assess your medical well-being, making sure everything is copacetic.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, fine.
Totally fine.
Your attendant, Tim, comes in, wants to make sure everybody's good.
Yeah, we're fine.
We have some water, Tim.
Oh, yeah, of course. He sends other orderlies out to bring you anything you want and
Tim.
water for them.
Tim, that was really intense.
We don't see what happens in there.
There were assassins, and there was just a lot going on. There were assassins, there was poisoning, and that was a bit much. That was not fun.
I'm hearing some stress in your voice.
Where's
fine.
Cassandra? She didn't come out with you. She's still in her pod.
Yeah, why is she in her pod?
I don't know.
Where is her pod?
I don't know why you're out of your pod.
She's in the pod
Cassandra.
That's
right
what I'm here
there.
to figure out.
Cassandra is Vega. She's supposed to help us. Remember, they were giving us another person on
Leader
our
of the team, the
Right,
briefing
right.
beforehand.
So why is she still in her pod?
Why are we out?
Didn't
you pull us out?
I might have
No.
I might have panicked a little bit.
Mr. Wells has a fail-safe device since he's not a technical member of the team. And
Wait,
is he-
fail-safe device.
That's not fair at all.
He's not a member of the team?
No, he was the non-combatant I told you about at the beginning of the briefing.
My responsibilities are more in the scouting and information gathering capacities, and
I want a fail-safe button.
Yeah.
taking care of other responsibilities around the facility.
I mean, I've been blown to like a bazillion parts. I could have had a fail-safe button and not been blown to a bazillion parts.
You would have been fine. You would have been fine. Your avatar, probably not, but you would have been fine.
I would like a fail-safe button.
Mr. Wells is an employee of the company. His contract is different than yours.
Oh, so it's not like...
I wrote it myself. At least that clause.
Never mind. Blackmail versus actual employment.
Thank you,
Gotcha.
Tim.
There is a difference.
Well, what are we going to do now?
Well, if everything's okay, I suggest you get back in there. I mean, unless you came out with magic, which is kind of what we were hoping for. Did anybody have magic?
No.
No.
And the non-com has been helpful?
I'm sorry, Tim. I should have.
Him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fine.
I guess. Yeah.
And is Cassandra doing an adequate job of leading?
Yeah.
It's like a group effort, really.
Yeah.
Well, I
Although
suppose
it's
it is.
really confusing that she's still in her pod, and we're not. How's that?
She's very dedicated to her work. I've worked with her in the past. Actually, on that subject, Tim, her personality seemed a little different this time.
Well, she's been under a lot of stress lately. This is her first role as a team leader, and she hasn't worked with this team before.
That's true.
Does she seem to be doing a good job? Did she seem under any particular stress?
No.
I have not noticed any undue stress.
All right, well, have a water break and a potty break if you need one, but we need you to get back in those pods as soon as you can.
Fine.
Remember,
You're in charge. Just send us where you want us to go.
I'm here for your comfort. I'm not your handler, I'm your
My
attendant.
comfort would be, can I go then?
Not today.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
So, water? Potty?
Maybe some wine
Absolutely. No problem.
Chocolates?
Yes.
for everyone, of course.
I would take wine and chocolate.
Oh, for...
Everyone,
Mm-hmm.
please.
All right. About 5 minutes later, several attendants come in and they bring you. It's a really nice box of wine, and a big
It
bag
is.
of M&Ms, regular and peanut, in separate candy dishes.
Great.
I don't like to drink and drive other people's bodies, so I'll just.
Oh, hush.
Okay. Tom, Tim,
Thomas.
Thomas.
I can't believe you work for these a-holes.
Yeah.
Benefits package is phenomenal.
They're still like Evil Incorporated, and you're like, woo,
I have
benefits.
full dental.
Full dental does not outweigh Evil Incorporated.
No deductible.
You know, you can work for me.
Blackmail!
You can work for me instead. I offer full dental as well. You just quit working for them.
One of the
and work for
attendants
us.
is like, "It's not bad.
It's not bad.
Her full dental?
The benefits package she offers is
For
top
him.
notch."
Yeah.
Just think about it, Thomas.
Well, if you're not a pilot, what do you do? Do you sweep floors? Do you
No, I teach.
What
do you teach?
I am in charge of.
So is everybody ready to get back in? Pod
Yes.
time, everyone.
Yeah, that sounds great. That sounds great, Tim. Thank you.
I
more
wasn't having a
minutes.
conversation. Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, no, we weren't in the middle of anything.
Thomas,
My wine isn't only
a moment, if I
done.
might.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yes, yeah.
He pulls you aside. So,
I'm sorry.
what are you sorry for?
I shouldn't have said it. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's
Okay.
fine. They know you. They've worked with you. I thought you were a non-combatant. You're supposed to just be their contact. What's going on? They seem very familiar.
What?
It should have been months inside there.
What do you mean?
I mean, they all know you.
The pilots?
Yes. Have you been working with them more closely than just as the caterer or whatever you were going to do?
Oh. Well, there was an accident. There was an accident in the world that we
Just
were
wanted to put some towards the hashtag hack attack.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chet. I was originally assigned a catering style role, but there was a mishap, involving decapitation, and I found myself thrust into the role of I don't know how else to put it, magical space princess to Bond. It makes sense in the reality that we were in.
You know, no matter how many times I hear a pilot debrief me on one of the stories that they come back with, it never fails to make me think that they're completely not bad.
So there was
crazy.
this crystal that embedded itself in my forehead. Well, not my forehead, but the forehead of the avatar in whom I was embodying.
Did someone, shall we say, borrow my box of wine? I was saving that to drink with Crash whenever he gets dragged back here. That's okay. Let me just do a little creative editing to the simulation feed. Hope you like cats. Hashtag MetaPoint.
Yay! Oh, we like cats.
We love cats.
Yeah.
I thought it was a little.
You know
bit
what?
of-
I'll just wait for your report. I just wanted to make sure everything was
okay.
copacetic. Are you safe?
I'm fine. I had one of my episodes. I panicked a little bit. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring us all back. It was.
I'll try and get Jeb's assistant to fix the pod. So if you need to panic, you can always panic, but it won't connect you to the team.
Thank you.
However, if you'd had minimal contact with the team like you were originally supposed to, you wouldn't have pulled them all out with you.
It wasn't my fault. I mean,
I'm not blaming you.
I was catering. I was listening. I was gathering information.
Hey, Tom,
Yeah.
it's me.
S.
I'm not your boss.
Tom S. Right. Right.
I'm
right,
not your boss.
Right.
I'm
right,
just your coworker.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Get your story straight before you get back, all right?
Yeah.
Have a good time. It looks like fun.
It really has been. Like I can talk to this turkey leg that turns into a magical
That's
space
great.
blaster.
Yeah, I'm just gonna boop, boop. As he pulls down the hatch of the
It
pod.
appears we're all going now.
Quite. The sequence starts up. You feel a strange humming sound as you are pulled through time and space and stuff. And you find yourselves back in your old avatars. Roll initiative.
What? Wait, is this me too?
Okay.
Yes. I'll explain what's going on in just a moment. You are getting a +5 or subtract or add 5 to whatever you roll on your 2D spell.
26.
In addition
Everybody
to your
or
normal
just her?
initiative.
26. She only gets
26. Okay.
That's with the 5.
20.
Uh-huh.
21.
21.
22.
This works out perfectly. Great. So, Tessa,
Yeah.
you didn't go when the rest of them went. You saw them all just flit away from their bodies,
Okay.
and you have been stuck for about 4 days
Oh God.
without the other pilots. And you've been like full-time space princessing.
All right.
All right, you've cut a ribbon at some pageants.
Yeah.
You stopped 3 evil overlords dead in their tracks.
Yes, I did.
The problem with the space princesses that aren't run by pilots is that they're just bubbly and happy all the time. Like, that annoys both of you.
Okay.
Tessa is kind of perturbed by this. Vega is just... You can see steam rising from her head when her brow furls now. She's just... It's been bad. Most recently, you were attacked by what you can only describe as a group of goth clowns of some kind. Tessa can tell that they're all dressed up like members of KISS.
Okay.
And they've been fighting you and the Space Princesses to a standstill for about an hour and a half.
How good are the space princesses at fighting?
Most of them are okay.
Okay.
Are we all in our, like, transformed forms?
You are all currently in your battle form.
Okay.
So the middle one,
Right.
not the
Your
middle.
battle armored form.
Hey, Chad, thanks for covering for me at the coronation. Just know that I appreciate everything you've done for me. I know you'll make all of us proud in Esteban. Sending you my love, Estelina, hashtag MetaPoint.
Yeah,
Thank you, Chad.
Ah,
I
Estelina.
love that story.
I do too.
The girlfriend from Space Canada
Oh,
who
Space
may or
Canada.
may not exist.
She exists.
Oh, does she?
She does.
Okay.
EXO's writing some awesome fan fiction about
Oh,
her.
I know. I've seen it. I'm excited. But
Love it.
you can't seem to prove to any of the other space princesses that she's real. and that's what's important about it.
True. Well, I mean,
Richie believes you.
I was gonna say the Space Princess world does seem to have a bit of a sitcom trope thing going on, so it would
Yeah.
make sense that they should never be able to meet her.
Some hashtag meta points to help fend off the insane clown posse.
That's what I was
Thank you,
thinking.
Chad.
I have no idea how many meta points or anything that you guys have.
We've got it here.
Well, we
Right,
should
but I
have
can't
more
take
than
them
the
away.
2.
2.
Is it?
We should have
Is
more
the
than
screen
2.
not up?
That's right.
Oh, it got closed.
Go put it.
I can put it back on.
I've got this other one up.
Space Princess Chad to the rest.
Space Princess Chad.
I know what's going on. I know. I'm sorry.
Was it Chad's fault?
It is.
It was the Chad.
It was the Chad. It was the Chad. It was the Chad. It was the Chris. That's the problem.
There is no Chris. There is only Chad.
So we're in battle armor.
You're all in your battle armor. You're being attacked by what you now know is, as you're coming into your avatar personas again. This is the space mercenary band known as the Kiss Boy Army. They are
Classic.
They're a group of very young, very handsome boys that all dress up like a band that no longer exists anymore and go out and do basically the opposite of whatever it is you do. By flying around the galaxy, they go around causing trouble, trashing hotel rooms.
Boys
Like
are the
have-
worst.
Like, have we ever met them before?
Never. Although,
I kind of like it.
yeah, no, you followed these guys for a while.
Did I hear clowns? Please tell me it's not an alternate and troll clown. Please tell me it's not. If it is, I will turn this pot around. Hashtag hack attack. Hashtag remember the Chardonnay.
Thank you, Chad.
Chardonnay.
Remember the Chardonnay.
I'm gonna burn a meta point.
I'm gonna call it that. From
AK,
now on.
Okay, so
I
we've
think
got-
those last ones didn't take for some reason.
On the
The ones PAX did, I'm not sure why.
Yeah.
They never showed up in the store.
More than 2.
Okay. So
it should be at 7 right now. I'm not sure what went sideways.
I believe you. But now you're at 6 because she just used one.
Yes.
Okay.
Hooray.
we're on it.
So here you are, in battle, facing
God.
off against this fearsome foursome. You're all kind of just lowering down to the ground as though you've just transformed.
What?
Oh.
Where you guys been? I've been stuck with Bubbly McBubbleson over here, and
Well-
it's driving me crazy. Well, don't blame us. Blame the boy.
It was my fault. I'm sorry.
Why did you pull them in the middle of a battle?
We weren't actually. Well, we were. There was a panicking situation,
Like, this is a totally
we can
different
discuss
battle.
this later. There appears to be continued
Yeah.
combat at the moment.
Well, yeah, I know. I've been trying to do this all on my own. Yeah, why
I'm
did you
gonna
put
burn
us in
a
a pod
point.
with us? I have no idea. I don't know.
I'm gonna burn a point as well.
Very well, we got another point burned.
Space
talk about
sister,
this.
Sparkle
Done.
sister. I'm just saying we can all chill
Like, I totally think we should
and
fight these
talk
guys.
after the fight.
I agree with Chad. So let's get going.
So you actually get to act this round
Okay.
because you got over 25 in your initiative.
Okay.
Everybody else, you've just transformed and you've just gone into your body, so you are in a state of somewhat shock. You are
Yeah.
allowed one simple action, whether that be a move, which I would suggest because they are attacking you,
yeah.
but no attack powers or
Okay.
magic
Gotcha.
until you are about your wits again, which will be the beginning of next round. However, you get to go before any of them.
Okay.
So it's your turn. You're facing off against 4 fearsome, scarily dressed, face painted.
Like, what's with their tongues? It's super gross.
Only one of them. Yeah,
Only one?
it is, but it's hanging like down like a foot and a half.
I don't
Does
like
the
it.
battle against the Kiss Boys take place in an amusement park? Here's 3 hashtag meta point S.
Thank you.
Thank you, chat.
I'm
Made
burning
up one
another
dice.
one.
Yeah,
Full
I want to
avatar.
use 2.
Who just spent? So you just spent one, and you just spent
Yes.
one.
I'm gonna spend one.
2.
Me too. Just one.
And then Sarah just did.
That was 5 that just got used.
Yeah, I saw. I looked. Okay, so you're down to 3. That's great. That keeps anything crazy from happening to me, which I really, really enjoy. So what are you doing?
I'm gonna use my, I guess maybe leadership. No. Yeah, leadership to figure out which one is technically their lead singer, and then I'm gonna use my cosmetology skills to wipe off all his makeup and pull his wig off.
That is a
Boom.
I'm gonna shave
that
him.
is a scary, scary
Shave
thing
it.
that you are doing. Let me see. Why don't you roll your cosmetology score first, just to see if just so you can get an idea of what that would take.
I rolled an 8 and and it's a 6.
And you have a 20, so you're good. You beat it by 12.
Okay.
And you wanted to check.
Leadership to know, suss out which one's their leader.
Okay, I'm not going to make you roll for that because it's very, very obvious.
Okay.
There are 2 of them that think they're the leader.
Or like, is one of them the one with the tongue?
One of them is the one with the tongue.
I vote for the tongue guy.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, one of you has got to go.
That one. Perfect.
Okay, and now the one your choices are: there is one who who is dressed like the demon,
Okay.
one who is dressed like the Star Child, one who is dressed like the Spaceman, and one who is the cat.
Okay, I'm taking out the spaceman, duh.
You're taking out the Spaceman. 'Cause
Yeah.
He looks like he's
Yeah.
in charge, despite what the guy
An
with the tongue
insult
says.
to my domain. So
Yeah, the
he's gotta
Spaceman.
go.
Who does the Spaceman think he is?
Right.
So, what you're gonna go up and try and wipe off his makeup?
Yeah, I'm gonna shame him.
Okay. How are you going about this?
I am gonna pull out my makeup remover wipes out of my pocket.
So you're physically going about this. You're just
I
like
am going
squirt,
to,
squirt
like,
with a
run
giant
up
cotton
and
ball.
go
You're just
yes.
gonna rub it all over
Yes.
him. Okay. I'm gonna say that requires an attack roll.
Fine.
A complex one. So like I'm gonna give you a -5 or a 5 penalty to it.
And what am I still using cosmetology, or what am I using?
You know what? I'll give you your cosmetology roll. It's a higher roll, but I am giving you a penalty.
I rolled a 10, so 15, and it's 20. I beat it by 5.
That is, you beat it by how much?
5.
All right.
We're gonna see what you really look
Yes,
like, mister.
The spaceman
Yeah.
does get to
no more
dodge.
hiding.
Or he gets to
Oh.
try to dodge. The spaceman is not the fighter that you are, but he will give it his. Oh yeah, he actually made it. He's just you come in with that cotton ball, and he's like, oh, that stinks. Oh.
Dang it! You're so wily.
I know. He is super wily. And it's his turn. So he reaches into his tights and pulls out a large pistol.
Where did he keep
A
that?
huge pistol
no.
with a heart on it.
Like,
And he points it at the group and shouts, "Love gun!"
Ew.
Like, is that like the friendship blaster?
It's a little like the friendship blaster. It's definitely shaped differently.
Does it shoot love juice?
Ew.
Like cherry juice?
No.
Can I get a defensive combat value roll from everyone?
Okay.
Tell me what you made it or missed it by.
Like, is it ranged or?
We have battle armor, right?
What is it?
Yeah, we have battle armor.
This is a ranged attack.
Oh God!
He used his love
I rolled
gun.
a 2.
You rolled a 2, a 1, and a 1?
Yeah. I beat it by 12.
Ooh.
I like super did not make it. I got a 19.
Wait, where?
How much did you miss it by?
7.
7.
But with your battle armor.
Oh. I'm good. I beat it by 8.
Oh wait, you know what? I would like totally like to use one of my the reroll thingies because
Oh,
of
yeah.
divine whatever, and because I don't want to get splattered with his gross love juice. That is so much better. I was right on.
Keep your love juice to yourself, buddy.
Inside your gun.
I missed it by 9, but my range penalties are cut in half, so I'm not gonna re-roll.
Your ranged penalties are
Right? Basic? I have that, right?
That's for making ranged attacks.
That's for attack.
Oh.
Not for defending against range.
Oh, well then I missed it by 9.
Okay.
I made it by 4.
Oh God, I'm so scared.
Don't be scared. I'm not here to hurt you. But the Kiss Boy Army is.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm scared.
They can't hurt you.
Yeah, their love juice means nothing.
Nothing.
It's so gross.
You know, I've like totally heard about love juice
It is
actually having some
unrequited.
serious consequences.
Chad, you made yours by 4, so
By 4.
By 4, so you take 50 damage.
Holy crap! I'm
That's
dead.
unfortunate.
That's before your armor. Keep in mind you are wearing armor right now.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I've got 50 points of armor.
Oh, and
Same.
we're transformed.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you end up taking no damage.
That was most rude.
Quiet.
Well, I got 7.
And you on
Right
your
on,
reroll.
right on.
You got it right on. Okay, so you will take 100 damage.
Like, so that goes against my toughness? Because I have like
No,
the toughness.
it goes against your armor. Your
Yeah,
armor
lose this
value.
First.
So I like lose that, and then I.
Take 50 points of damage.
Okay, I got it. So like, I want
Hashtag Tessabuff because having to spend weeks with endlessly perky princesses is bad enough. But to be confronted with boys wearing clown makeup shooting love juice. That is just uncalled for.
Guys, it's not love juice. It's a love ray with a cone effect.
I love Ray.
Cone of love.
It fires a cone of love.
It doesn't feel really loving when it takes.
So it would make us
100
fall in love
damage.
with them like fangirls? I don't think so.
No, it's like a roofie gun.
Oh God.
No, not really. It's just called Love Gun. That's the name. It's a Kiss-themed villain group. They fire a weapon called the Love Gun.
Like,
It's
so
just a
there's no-
gun with a heart on it, guys.
Okay.
It's not that nasty. Let's not make it into something really, really gross.
Well,
Because the fan fiction will be horrendous.
like we totally didn't call it a love gun, so it's not our fault.
It's the name of a Kiss song.
I get it
Do you?
now.
That was perfect.
Thank you, chat, for that buff.
Yes, thank you, chat.
Thank you, chat. We love you. Okay, where were we? Where are you? We made it right on. So 100 points of damage after your damage reduction. Just do the calculation.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Oh, honey.
Am I dead?
No, 150 damage.
Okay, so 100. Okay.
Did you have extra
So
armor
how many
this
hit points do you have?
You've got 50
Oh,
points of armor.
well, transformed I have 185, and I can take 60 off of that for armor.
There you
Right,
go.
because you have 10 from Patreon and 50 from...
50 for
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
you can
Oh,
use
like
Patreon armor.
I'm totally using that too.
And use your Patreon armor.
Wow.
For goodness sake, that's what it's for.
Thank you,
That's
Patreon.
what I'm burning away right now so you can't use later. Sorry, I get carried away. Okay, you missed yours by 7? No, 2.
No, I
you
beat it
yours by
by
2.
8.
You beat yours by
I'm
11.
going the wrong way.
11. Thank
She
you.
beat it by 11.
Yeah, you are fine. You take 0 damage. You also take 0 damage, and if you could roll me 2d8 and tell me what the result is.
I rolled an 11.
You rolled an 11.
A lot
And
of 11s today.
Vega. Okay,
Like
that is plenty good enough for you to get your second attack in. As you dodge the other one, you just come in with your sword and pick a number between 1 and 4.
Me?
Mhm.
3.
No, it was not 3. That's good. He loses an arm. It just flies, like you swing up with your sword in defense, like you're blocking, and his little arm just flies right off. And now there's like a black hole where his stump used to be, and it seems to be sucking in the debris around it.
No place to run. You pull the trigger of mine. Love gun. Hashtag MetaPoint.
Someone got it. Thank you. So I whacked off his arm, and he's
Well,
got
no,
a
you
black
cut
hole.
off his arm.
Phrasing.
Did she
Are we not
whack
doing
off
that
the arm
anymore?
with the love gun, or
I didn't go there. I
We'll
was.
see if his love gun arm got
someone
whacked
had
off.
to ask the question?
Someone had to ask, did she whack off the love gun arm?
I'm just saying.
Did they though?
It's a distinct possibility. It's a 50-50 shot, really, of
Okay.
whether or not it was the love gun arm or, you know,
True.
his other arm.
It's true.
The arm with the love gun goes flopping and flying around through the air.
Looks like a good time for a hashtag system shock because why not?
I can't think of a good reason why not. Thank you, chat. That's beautiful.
God.
Wow.
Love gun
Can I go
arm.
steal his love gun?
On the plus side, now it's out of commission and just lying there.
I'm gonna steal
No,
it.
well, that is when you realize that although you have just landed on this surface, the surface is of a tiny moon. Like,
You can see the curve.
you can not only see the curve, if you were to stand on it like fully transformed, you'd only be able to really fit like 1 foot on.
Oh.
Awesome.
Like,
dancing
how are we
moon.
even standing on it?
It's like a little print. Well,
Gravity.
you're
We're
not
magical
a
space
giant robot
princess.
right now.
Well, I know,
You're a
but,
tiny,
like,
cute princess.
The gravity of like a teeny tiny moon is not going to be very big.
Mm-hmm.
So how are we like standing on it? Is what I'm asking.
Magical space science.
So this is the tech. We
That's all I
just
want.
had a very strange blip show up. It's nothing to worry about. But there might be a small amount of mental turbulence after which you will be fine. Or go catatonic. This is not an exact science, you know. Hashtag hack attack.
Oh God.
Magical space princess sign.
Wait,
Thank you,
or
chat.
go catatonic?
This sounds ominous.
It
Yeah.
does sound catatonic. Ominous is a good word for it.
Meow.
Yes, his love gun arm goes flying off and floating, but as you see, the gravity is very, very low, so it's kind of floating and wriggling through space. It does get one more attack this round.
The arm?
Yeah.
Magical space physics.
Yeah, magical space physics. This is think of
yes.
it like
Chris, you say someone had to ask, but did they? Did they really? Hashtag meta meltdown.
I feel
what I
adequately chastised, chat.
Did
Thank
they?
you for that.
he got chastised.
Oh.
Magical space princess.
All right, it's shooting at us.
It is shooting at you. It's got a very, very low chance to hit because it doesn't have any hand-eye coordination.
Because it
Yeah.
has no eyes.
Because they're not coordinated.
Right.
That's what we
He
do
still
the
has
rest of
eyes.
your
He still has
band.
the arm. So he's like,
The arm has no eyes.
So
he
we
has complete control over his arm.
do we need to defend again?
You
He's gonna
may.
find out.
It depends on.
Oh, right.
Do we need to move around?
No, you don't. None of you need to defend
Oh,
again.
good.
He missed
Good. Keep that love
Did he
gun
shoot
away.
himself?
as the love ray fires off into space.
Did he like totally shoot
Oh.
himself? No, not himself. Or
He did not shoot
Went off
himself,
into space.
which is good
Bummer.
It's just
for
out of
him.
nowhere.
It's good for him
gone.
that he did not shoot
All
himself.
right, 1 down, 3 to go.
That's like a total.
Well, he's
bummer.
not down. He's still up, but his arm is off, and he is screaming in pain.
What is he gonna shout at me to death? Come on.
Shout it out loud. Shout it. Shout it.
Okay, so that brings us to he was the only one who got to go before you go.
Yeah.
So I'm just since you all were basically in the 22 to 21, 19 range, I'm just gonna move down the line this way because it's easier for me.
Perfect.
And since you were first, it makes it easier for me also.
Okay.
So Ricci, it is your turn.
Okay. I would like to chrono lash the kiss boy that's right in front of me, which I think is the cat one.
It is. It is.
I'm really mad because I'm the cat one.
Uh-oh. You're gonna make sure that nobody wants to be Peter Chris, not even
Yes.
Peter Chris.
Also, I'm really discombobulated because of the whole shifting back into body, and I'm trying to rely on the magical space princess physics.
So what are you wanting your chrono lash to do? You're just trying to cut him into little ribbons?
Yes, time ribbons.
Time ribbons.
Yeah, little time ribbons.
You know, these things are dangerous. They can cut minutes off your life.
Oh, I thought it would transport parts of
Okay,
your
he
body.
is going to
different
attempt to
men.
defend, and I assume you are going to attack.
Send him back
Roll,
to 1982.
roll 2d8 plus your sorcery or your chrono lash attack, whichever is higher.
Crash!
Chrono lash!
Oh, I got it right on the sorcery. No, I didn't. I failed it by 3.
And he also failed. So well, that just means
We're just
you would have hit him if you had him,
Stalemate.
but you did not.
meow.
But there's definitely this cool like kung fu. He's fighting with a large guitar.
Cool.
It's actually a bass, and he gets an extra heal. He'll be his turn next. Zelania,
We're gonna spend a meta point.
spending a meta point.
You go, girl.
I am grossed out by the love gun. Not that it did anything gross, just the fact that it's called the love gun, gross. So I'm going to transform into my new moon phase, so I'm invisible,
Okay.
and I'm going to go make out with the nearest boy.
Like, wait, what? What? That's brilliant.
All right.
I want to be the invisible make out. So they're just confused. It's like not there, but they're making out. It's very confusing. And then, hopefully next round I can just shove this into them.
Why are you opening with the kissing?
Because I want to.
I thought so. I just wanted to hear you say it.
I told you there's like something
Do I need a reason?
slightly attractive about them.
Also, our lipstick matches.
Indeed,
fair.
it does. You are closest to the demon
Okay.
and the one-armed spaceman.
One-armed spaceman we've already hurt. We haven't hurt the demon. I'll do the demon. Because you said he might be the other leader.
Yeah. So.
Wait, we can attack now this round?
This is
No, we
not.
can move,
This is,
that's right.
She's
I'm right.
attempting to make out.
I'm on.
Yeah, I want it to be confusing and like, oh, maybe he'll get embarrassed.
Yeah, you take one for the team. I know how awful it's gonna be for you.
Yeah.
Do what you gotta do.
You know, I'm not even gonna make you roll for it. Yeah, I'm gonna let you go up and make out with
But I'm
Space Gene
invisible.
Simmons.
Give him
Yeah.
a big old schnog.
Just a big,
Snog.
lots of tongue. Super
Oh no,
gross.
that's not even a problem because his
Yeah,
tongue
it's
is
just
prehensile
yeah.
and about 5 feet long.
Yeah, it's gonna be gross.
What does that
Oh
sound
yeah,
like?
no, like it starts wrapping around your neck. He's like pulling your face in closer.
Yeah, but he's distracted as hell.
Or this is how he feeds. You
I
don't
am-
know for sure, but you're definitely grappled by the demon.
Like a snake tongue.
I'm also invisible, so he doesn't know that it's me. By the demon.
Yeah, no, he's making out with an invisible girl. He does
Hinting
not
that-
seem to be faced.
Hinting that I'm making out with Finn Balor in demon form is making this way better.
He does not seem in the least bit phased that he's being accosted orally by an invisible girl. This is this guy who invented the space blumpkin. So why would he?
What's the space blumpkin?
Let's just say it's super gross.
Why would you ask?
Like why would you ask?
That is a valid
Why would
question.
you-
All that matters is
I don't
it's
know what
super
that is
gross,
either.
and you pick the wrong guy to try to make out with.
Lumpkin?
Is it the kind of thing you find on UrbanDictionary.com?
Is it like blimp
I
and
wouldn't-
blinkin?
It would be there.
It would be. It would
Space
be
Urban
there.
Dictionary.
Yeah.
I'm
She's
also
trying
at
to get
very
that-
close
Blumpkin.
range, though.
You're in a close range, but all you're doing this round is making out with him.
Because like you said, we couldn't like attack.
Which gave him a
round.
free grapple attack, which he used to
didn't-
grapple you.
She didn't attack this round.
Space
She
bumpkin.
got.
She can't attack this round.
Like that's what.
Oh,
I get
I
it.
She just
Yeah,
decided
you get
to
it.
make out with Space
Let her enjoy
Demon
her
Gene
job
Simmons.
for a little bit.
Like I totally get it. I'm on board, sister. Although I think it's super gross what you're doing.
You think it's gross
Chat,
too?
don't be
Like-
filthy.
Because
it's
like
gross too.
right
Jesus
now,
is watching.
Because like right now, all I see is his tongue moving and
Yes.
things.
Yeah, and
That's
also
what you see.
maybe
And
we
it's
call
like
things.
Oh, it's definitely
caressing
wrapped around
and
some
wrapped
female
around
form.
someone.
Oh,
Why
like
wouldn't
there's
we make out
super
with
gross
it?
things happening.
I have this.
All
This
over.
is a plan. Please trust
I believe
me.
in her plan.
I
I'm letting her
trust
go
you.
with
I
it.
totally get your plan, but I'm just like,
Eliana,
I-
it is
I'm sorry.
your turn.
How do we
Okay,
go to Space Bumpkin?
You said like I can move this turn.
Yeah.
I would like to like super fly fast after the hand with the love gun, and I would like to retrieve it
You want to retrieve the love gun.
Cool.
Mhm.
Cool.
because it's pretty and it has a little heart on it.
Okay,
boy.
making it with your
Yeah.
flight there is no problem. It's still basically within grabbing distance for you as long as you're willing to move to it.
Uh-huh.
Needs you to make a grapple check or a body check or an unarmed combat check.
What about like knowledge of unicorn and boys since it's a boy arm?
Oh, you know what? That will work, except not in this game.
Okay.
So,
What about dance because it'd be like a one-armed partner?
you know what? Nope.
It's not really our biggest threat at the moment.
Okay,
If you wanted to
so,
go
like,
after
you
one of the
said-
other men.
Body?
Huh?
Like body?
Body.
Body. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm spending a better point then.
Oh, good, good. I love it when you do that.
We've got an update for you. Oh, sorry.
But you know,
I sent a message
unless
about
I
it.
get four like my attack combat master can go to my body, so I can have a body of 10.
Oh.
Dear God, please stop describing the make-out demon feeding. I am more than a little confused and fairly convinced that the kiss boy is about to unhinge his John Paul. Zelenia and #RosieBeth.
Yay! Thank you for my buff. I promise it'll come in handy. I
Like-
promise there's a plan.
I rolled an 8 and my body is a 6, but I think in my battle form I should have a combat master the 4 that should go to my body as well, since it
Yes,
goes-
it does.
Okay, excellent.
That
Then I beat
absolutely
it by
counts.
2.
You beat it by 2. Congratulations.
See, like reading off my sheet all the time totally pays off.
Totally. So you successfully wrestle away the gun from the severed arm.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna like
Nope. That's what you get to do.
That was funny.
It was funny. I'm sure it was funny, but you have half a move this round, so you have to
was
save it.
Funny.
I'm sure it was hilarious, and it'll be just as funny next round.
I'm going to pout peevishly.
Don't pout peevishly. That's your
Space
husband's
Princess,
job.
we've got a mission. Let's stay focused. Come on, Trad.
Okay, Princess Chad.
What? I haven't.
Like Chad totally got in trouble for me.
Yeah.
No. I said,
I
come on,
punished
Chad.
Chad
Let's
for
make
your
a good
mistakes.
move.
He's next.
Your turn, buddy.
So, what is this group called again?
They're the Kiss Boy Army.
Kiss Boy Army. I too like to rock and roll all night and party every day. I think that we should end this combat and just enjoy some friendly camaraderie.
Oh,
Jesus, Mary, and Joseph.
So, what's your action?
Okay.
That's what I say to them.
I understand. Are you using a skill to go along with it, or are you trying to harness the power of Chad?
As tempting as it would be to harness the power of Chad, I would try to use seduction.
You're seducing the Kiss band
You guys
members?
have heard of this band, right?
That's not a bad idea.
And I'll use that too. I will make it by 8.
That is a... all of them?
Do I get a bonus or a penalty if it's just for
It's
one?
harder to seduce everyone. You know, you can screw some of the people some of the time, but you can't.
I don't
fuck
need to
everyone
go all the
time.
way. I just want to convince them that the awesomeness that is the Space Princesses is worth allowing to, not allowing because we will defeat them, but I just want them to understand that they are overmatched and that they should just chill.
That's not seduction.
It is when I do it.
Okay, so you are trying to seduce them into peace.
Yes.
That sounds great.
Like, I think that would work in a lot of war situations.
Seductively, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Seductive piece.
Do you need me to say it again?
I want to know how you come on to kiss. That's what I want to know.
Thank you.
Show me how this works.
Like, first your shirt has to be off.
No, that's a terms of service issue, so I can't do that.
I'm just in my imagination.
Gentlemen, I'm aware that you have come dressed to kill. And I know that you like to rock. And that you are a force to be reckoned with in this universe of ours. But I would ask you to look into the cold black diamond of your heart and see if there is some way that we might have peace in our time. All I am saying is give peace a chance.
Blow him a kiss. Oh yeah. There we go.
All right. So you had to make it at least a little bit sexy. Otherwise, I can't count it as seduction.
That was sexy.
No, the kiss blowing was that sold it for me.
And I winked too.
Okay, and this is for all of them.
Maybe a little subtle
Not just
dance.
one.
You could do like a little honka honka.
Yeah, a little shake.
Give it a little something.
Does that give me a bonus?
A little shake.
Gives me a bonus.
The fighting suddenly stops
Oh God.
for just a moment, and everybody looks like at Chad over there, Princess Chad in his princess costume, like blowing kisses at what looked like, you know, either somewhere between a male model and a professional wrestler, with evil clown makeup on, looking really scary. But the one dressed like the cat is like. And he seems to be like listening intently and rubbing his hands together.
Is he purring?
Huh?
Is he purring?
He's not purring yet.
Okay.
But like he looks like he's trying really hard not to clean himself.
Yep.
Cat people will understand that, you know, like this.
Yeah, you have to really control that impulse.
Yeah. Okay. But one of them is definitely partially seduced. I don't know if it's going to stop him from trying to kill you, but he'll kill you last, buddy.
I won't kink shame.
Okay, it's the rest of their turn now. They all hold their action. New round.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, no. Except for the spaceman, because he's missing the arm. Got it. Did you take the gun, or did you take the arm and the gun?
Well, I was going to tell you what I was going to do with the arm, but you told me I couldn't do anything with it.
This is a great time to declare what you're going to do this round. In fact, this is the time that we have set aside for it.
Like, I was going to, like, make his arm flip himself off and then, like, shove it into space with, like, a blast.
Nick his arm, shove itself off, and then shoot.
No, I was going to let his arm flip himself off, kind of as a, see, I got your arm. And then
For style
was going,
points.
yeah, like, for style. And then I was going to personally, Space Princess, shove his arm far away from the moon that we're on so that it has no chance of rejoining its body.
Okay, so you're going to try and pry his fingers up because his hands are still moving, right?
Oh, okay.
Like he's got control over them. They're just not attached to him.
Yeah, like you said, I wrestled the gun from his hand, so I have the gun.
So now you're making his hand into a fist and pulling one finger out to flip, and then turning it at him to flip him off.
And then getting rid of the arm.
And then just tossing it into space.
As hard as I can, so it's going really, really fast.
Right. Okay, dig it. Very cool. What are you doing this round?
I get to attack, correct?
Yeah, you can do anything you want this round. That's why
that
I'm
was
asking-
not like in lieu of attacking. I would like to do that too.
Oh no, you don't get both. Everybody gets a regular action every round, but nobody gets 2. Unless you have extra attacks on your character sheet.
No, like I just wanted to be able to. You had asked like what I did with the arm, but I didn't know that was part of my like. I could either attack or do something with the arm.
Yeah, well, you could do something with the arm. You just can't make the arm do something it doesn't want to do without an attack.
Oh, I totally get it. Okay, then I won't make the arm do the thing.
Like you can have the arm and you can throw the arm, no problem.
Okay, I would
that
like
won't
to
cost
throw
you
the
anything.
arm.
But the moment that you try and make the arm do something,
I get it. Sorry.
That makes sense. I get it now.
Okay, but is it my turn?
Yeah, do we start over there?
we are going to start over there. But I'm getting declarative actions from you at the beginning of the round for no reason at all.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm still invisible, making out with him, and as you said, he's wrapped his tongue around me, which means that it's out, but not in my mouth, right? I mean, like the tip of it might.
It's both.
Right. Okay. But I'm just gonna lean back ever so slightly and just slice his tongue off.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's brutal.
So like what I was gonna. Do you still want to know what I was gonna do after I took the gun?
Yeah, yeah.
I was gonna shoot them with the gun.
Shooting them with the gun.
Yeah.
As a group.
Yeah.
Got it. Chad, what are you planning on this round?
So, is one of the members of this? Am I familiar with Space Kiss? No, the Kiss. What's their name?
Kiss boys?
The Kiss Boy Army?
The Kiss Boy Army. Am I familiar with them and their work?
You might be. Let's. What's your character sheet say?
Says that I'm familiar with the Kiss Boy Army and their work.
Well then, it certainly would seem that you are.
Like I don't
How
think so.
convenient, Chad.
It does.
Is that like written in pencil?
Maybe
Yeah.
now. So I would like to turn to whichever member of the group I think is probably the one most familiar with their works as a troupe.
Like the writer?
Their lead composer.
Okay.
And I would like to say, I think I should point out to you that your entire milieu is in violation of space copyright law, as I am quite certain that there is another group going by this name with this handle in a far-off universe on a planet called Earth. And I'd like to use my law skill to convince them of the need to stand down or face legal repercussions.
And you're aware that rock stars automatically lawyer up at the first sign of litigation.
If nothing else, it will distract them.
Can I get a knowledge, like a mind roll? Let me see if I've got.
Seems like a great idea to me.
No, this is to give you extra information.
Oh,
and
okay.
possibly a bonus on your roll.
I got a...
And it's not a straight mind roll. It would be a cultural arts. I would give you a cultural arts roll on that.
I beat it by 7.
You beat it by 7.
Yes.
This is a really good way to get them to get reinforcements here instantly.
Ladies, would you like to take on some extra people?
Like no.
Oh.
We're already taking out one. What are you doing?
You just know how litigious that this particular band is.
Boy, it would have been fun though.
Oh God, yes.
I mean, you can do it anyway.
Yeah, you can. I mean,
year-round.
I'm just saying, there's a high probability, not 100%, that lawyers will immediately appear. And they're not traditionally very good fighters.
I think it's worth it because they will provide cannon fodder and chaos.
Okay, so at the very worst,
Chad, that's no.
he's doing it.
Can't you shoot them?
Ricci, what are you doing this round?
Just embrace the Chad.
I do embrace the Chad. Chad is friendship. Bringing them here is not very friendly for for your actual Sparkle sisters. And listening to our opinions is part of being a team of princesses. Chad.
This is fair.
You just got owned by Ricci.
Well, I think the Chad is really awesome, and so I'd like to see.
The feeling
No,
is
in your
most mutual,
potential.
over each one.
Insult him more. Do it.
We're
I
in
don't want to
combat.
insult him. I want to help him be part of our team.
Like make smarter choices. I totally get it.
Meanwhile, I see that the cat is a bit distracted, so my next thought is to, I had a question. What, you said that when the arm came off, there was a black hole?
Yeah, where her sword cut, there just like a little black hole appeared where the stump would normally be bleeding. It just seems to be
because of the weapon.
because of the weapon,
Not because of what they're made of.
Right. No, they're probably just made. I mean, their blood is black.
It's black.
Oh yeah, totally black blood, just like yours is rainbow sparkles.
Hashtag hack attack to right the countless wrongs of our day. We shine this light of true redemption that this place may become as paradise. What a wonderful world such would be.
Thank you, chat.
Thank
Chad?
you. I think
I know that song.
Oh yeah. So the cat one is distracted. I'd like to you try my chrono lash again and see if I can use it to perhaps cut him in half.
Oh, okay. We're going for.
And then collect some of that black blood I've never seen and do not have a sample of that yet.
Well, it's floating like right out of the arm as it flies away
Oh.
off into space.
Well, I'll
further
need a
and
closer
further.
sample. So
And further. Every.
that's what I would
possible-
like to do.
Okay, so you are collecting a sample and
Cutting him in half
cutting a guy in half with
with my
chrono
lash of time.
with the power of time. And Vega.
I'm gonna use my cosmetology skills to make myself look like Slash, and I'm gonna reach through space and grab my guitar and challenge them to a guitar off.
what?
I support it.
I'll allow it.
Okay, there we go. If I can't shame them by wiping their makeup off, I'm gonna shame them.
I like totally
Talent.
Hopefully the
outperforming
cat
them.
is cut in half.
So when do we get to do all these?
He can't play the game.
As soon as we're done with this system shock.
Oh boy.
What? This was a great idea.
It was. I see what you're doing now. Now it makes sense.
Vega,
was like
you
we're-
are one over from where you are on the slider now.
Oh, okay. Not too bad.
Because then we would have changed.
Richie, you are right in the spot that you are. Zelenia, right in the spot that you are.
What?
Eliana, one over. Chad, all the way Avatar.
This was the best system
Yeah,
shock
the dice love
ever.
you today, and
Yay!
I hate them. I'm really mad. That was supposed to screw everything up for you jerks.
Jerks.
I don't mean it.
Yay.
You know I love you. It's real. Okie doke.
Like Chad, you seem really giddy. What is
I
your
really
deal?
am. I don't want to say why.
Oh, well, crap.
So you're all in the spots that you should be. Your attacks are going to go off in order they went last time. However, they held their action last round. They are going to go at the very top of this round.
Oh, no.
That's why they held. And technically, Spaceman goes first. He really wants his arm, but you have his arm, and he doesn't have a lot of time to grab it. So he just pulls out his instrument and pulls it up to his body with one hand, like so,
What instrument?
and says,
Time for hashtag Thomas Beck. Gotta help my bro yo.
My bro yo. Bro yo.
Thank you very much, chat.
Bro yo.
and he says, Spaceman!
How did I forget about you, my brother?
And he begins his transformation.
Ew.
Oh no.
The others follow suit.
Oh.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna be able to fit on this
Star
planet.
Child, Demon, Alien, all four of them turn into giant robot versions of themselves.
And they can fit on the planet?
Oh no, they're floating there now.
Yeah!
Question. Does transformation require clear diction? Because his tongue is currently wrapped around me. So, one, am I caught up in the transformation process, or do I hinder him from transforming because he can't fully say demon?
Oh no, the thing with him is his tongue is always out,
Oh.
even when his mouth is closed.
Because demon.
That makes
Okay,
sense.
that makes
He
sense.
talks just fine.
Yeah.
Doesn't
So
sing
am
very
I-
well, but they let him do it anyway.
Am I
It's
like
worth checking.
floating and I'm not transforming clearly, but am I part of the process, or does he release me?
Well, that's what we're about to find
Okay.
out.
And
What
like-
I would like from you is an acrobatics or a piloting check, whichever one is higher.
And like,
They're the same.
are they transforming into the bigger one, the bottom one? They were
They're
in the middle.
turning into their big boys now.
So we were all in the middle. And now they're doing big.
They're going big.
Sparkle
Go big, go
Princesses, I
home.
think we should go big.
Yeah, we gotta get big.
Well,
Let's see if I'm attached or
float
not.
in space, but
Like after Zelenia figures out her stuff.
Oh, that one's cocked, so I guess I should re-roll it.
What is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, it's unfortunate because it's like a 1.
I know. Oh, that's all right. So I got a 5. So yeah, I totally beat either of them.
Either of them?
Yeah, by 9. It's acrobatics or piloting. I have 14 for both. So whichever
Okay,
one you want,
so-
I beat them by 9.
Okay, great. So which one do you use?
I guess.
Or do you just try to use both at the same time, in which case you only beat them by 4.5?
No, I won't. You just. I guess I'll use acrobatics.
Groovy. All right, so
That
you
makes
beat it by
no
9.
sense.
He does not attempt to hold on as his tongue turns robotic. And you just basically slip right out of there as it gets bigger and bigger, and it seems like it's going to be a giant snake that constricts you with its coily madness. Oh, do you not like snakes? That's weird.
Like,
I thought you loved snakes.
Robot!
Robot.
Where are their arms and legs?
Where are their arms and legs? I don't think. How do they move? It's so gross.
Their tummy muscles.
Don't talk about it.
so do you not like worms either?
Don't. Worms are fine.
I
So
hate
you
worms.
managed to squirm out of the giant robotic snake tongue that is shooting out of the giant robotic
Ugh.
Gene Simmons.
Okay. Demon.
Means I don't
The
get to cut his
demon.
tongue off.
Like, Sparkle Sisters, we totally need
But
to
I'm sad to say that your makeout sesh is now over.
How was it?
He might call you.
It was gross. I was
horrible.
hoping to cut his. That was my plan, was to make out and then cut his tongue off.
You weren't counting on the giant.
I wasn't counting
Yeah.
on him transforming.
Well,
Alright, well,
These
let's...
teams, man, they work with their teams. So.
I figured the tongue was like part of the source of his power, like our crystals, and that maybe I could like
Yeah.
really, you know.
As much
It's
as these
okay.
guys like jibe insults at each other on the regular and seem to hate each other's guts, when they're up there fighting princesses, they really seem to know what they're doing and are pretty good at working as a unit.
But let's
I think
show
the
them
trick is they don't make
classic.
it very complicated.
They don't talk very much.
Well, let's show them what teamwork really looks like. Sparkle Sisters.
Well, we already declared our actions.
You did
so
declare your
I
actions. Now, you
don't know
can do
that
the
we- action
action that you set forth before the system shock happened, or you can change your action at a small penalty.
Would like to change.
I think we need to go toe to toe with them, Space Sisters.
Okay, well, let's
Sparkle
talk about this
Sisters.
a little bit because we won't have. We'll be floating.
Right, they're transforming, so we
We're
have a second
fine.
to chat.
Yeah.
We have space adaptation for the record, so you won't.
Yes.
I want to use my.
We're like totally okay in space.
Did you say military science? To assess the situation if transforming is going to be in our best interest.
Ooh,
Okay.
Good call.
I will allow you a military science roll.
Thanks.
And like, can I use a meta point?
On your turn, you sure can.
I'm gonna take one right now. So.
Or if I attack you.
Okay.
She just took one.
I took one.
Thank you.
I rolled a 6, and I needed an 18.
Well then, that's a win.
Yeah.
It's a win-win-win. Okay, so a couple of things that I can tell you.
Okay.
You militarily, giant robot always beats little people.
Duh.
That's just science. That's the way that works. They're bigger and stronger and faster. This being a space band, you think maybe you were on the right track before. But as they've just upsized, your best bet is to upsize first and then go with that idea.
Okay.
We
But-
can totally be like a big musical robot.
But for you, changing something's size is not difficult. Like for
Like
you
my
to
guitar? I
pull
can change my guitar?
your katana like gets super big when you turn into a giant robot, and
I
that's
like
what you
how-
that's what you turn into your guitar anyway. So you could just turn it into a giant guitar if that's what you were going for.
Yeah! Okay.
Okay.
In
I was
giant
really
robot
hoping you'd
form.
do that because that would
Okay.
be awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, it sounded so cool.
yeah, let's like totally do that. And then
do
we
it.
could like do kicks because we're the legs.
So what you know is that it's probably best to transform, but you definitely thought you were on the right track before. Like a challenge,
Okay.
you know, in their area of expertise is a good way to humiliate them at the very worst.
Let's do it.
Since they seem to be pretty going toe to toe with you pretty evenly.
Okay, let's turn into Megadeth Princess.
Okay, like, are we ready?
yeah.
In.
Ready?
Yeah.
And sun!
Moon.
Time!
Space!
Chad.
All right,
Unicorn.
Next time, can you have just?
we
like,
gotta go all the way through it again.
Oh god!
Oh.
Oh
All
yeah.
right. Okay, ready? Sun!
Moon.
Time!
Space!
Chad.
Sun!
No,
Oh, that's your Phoenix!
Okay, you can transform next round.
Phoenix?
Yeah, that's the
I
second
don't
one. We
remember.
all forgot.
It's like the
Just
second
ignore
time
him
I've
and
ever
do it
done it.
anyway.
Phoenix! Wolf! Unicorn!
Dragon!
Bear.
You know what? I like how you rallied there when the pressure got really thick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let this go.
Yes!
I'm gonna let the Glamatron be formed. Although,
Okay, I have to
be careful in that transformation
stop.
sequence.
Yeah.
Because I'm watching you.
Say
Alright.
it.
We don't want to turn
I
into
totally
something
took notes.
wonky.
Unnatural.
Right.
Okay, so basically, one right after the other, your animals come down in their robotic forms and start joining together as you slide into your vehicles, getting ready to do battle with the Kiss Army robot known as the Destroyer.
Like, can I spend the meta point now?
Yes, you can.
Thank you.
Shields. Imagine this is
So
happening.
as you
Really
form
fast.
Glamatron,
Form of a Glamatron.
you are face to face. Would you guys like to figure out what you're gonna do as a group real quick? Because
I agree that I like the idea of rocking
Massive
out.
guitar.
Let's
Yeah.
show these stupid space boys how girls rock.
Yeah, I'll help with my other arm usage.
And like, I
yeah,
have,
you got to do all the fretting.
and I have like the dance skills, so we
Right,
can.
I'm holding
dance.
it.
Yeah.
You have to do.
I'll do the this.
You the top,
You
I'll
gotta
do the bottom.
this.
And like we're doing like alternating kicks of like power and enthusiasm.
Like it.
You guys should
Ultimate
keep the
kicks
beat.
of power and enthusiasm.
Like a music
I'll just
video.
nod my
You
head.
can stomp.
Oh, we could stomp like
You
the
guys
drums.
stomp the beat.
Stomp the beat.
We'll stomp the beat.
All right, so you guys you're going one man band with this.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. How we're gonna be doing is I'm gonna have one of you roll initiative for the entire group.
Did we form right this time, or is Chad's head still in the crotch?
His head seems to be in the right spot.
good.
And
You can
interestingly
sing.
enough, the Destroyer does not seem to currently have a head at all.
Watch out for
Ah.
a giant snake tongue. Oh God.
Oh, because they only have 4.
They only have 4. It's then when you see the final member of the Kiss Boy Army.
Hashtag cool rule for the Sparkle Sisters.
Thank
Oh.
you.
Thank you very much, Jet.
Thank you.
That's a hole.
Okay.
So we see
Who's
the
the
final.
final
The final member of the Kiss Boy Army, like, comes out of nowhere, like flipping around this little moon.
Sorry
Back
not to
handspring over a
fangirl, I'm
handspring.
sorry.
He looks just like the other members of the Kiss Boy Army, but he's a little heavier and a little balder. His name is Vinny.
Their
He has
manager?
an ankh
An arm.
on his. Yeah, look it up. His name was Vinny.
know what
He
an ankh
played
looks
with Kiss
like.
for a while, and he forms the head, which is of course a giant snake with a huge tongue.
Oh.
I don't know what to tell you. I didn't make this
Demon.
robot.
Yes, you did.
like-
yes, you did.
Yes, I did. Sorry.
No, the Kiss Boy Army did. They formed it.
That's right. They formed
It's
it.
better than a spider. I might run.
But you understand the pain.
I do.
We're almost to Waffle Town, guys. Don't take us to Waffle Town.
Waffle Town.
Won't you take
Welcome to Waffle Town, the place that I wanna go.
Hold on. We don't make up songs for free.
Oh, right.
Oh, sorry.
Metaverse rule. Come on, guys.
We just really like waffles.
Yeah.
Okay. So, who's going to be rolling initiative for your team?
Who's got the best ACV?
Like mine
I think it's.
is 12.
18.
I think it's Vega.
Your ACV is 18.
Do it.
You are rolling, girl.
Yeah.
Your
got this.
ACV
Vega
is
is-
18.
Yes.
Vega's the badass. She got the
I am
coolest
the
of everything,
alpha
including the best
and
fighting score.
Bow to me.
Yes, right arm.
Okay, so you're
right
going to be
arm.
rolling initiative for your team,
8.
and I'm going to be a roll initiative for the Kiss Army.
Wait,
Wait,
12.
I'm rolling the 12s.
2 12s.
Always.
19.
Plus the 18.
Plus 18?
Yeah.
Because that's your
Good.
ACV. So
37.
37.
Thank God she rolled.
That was
You
great.
win.
Yeah, we win.
yeah.
Nice one.
Thanks,
Okay.
sister.
The Glamatron can only do one action around.
Okay.
Well,
That
like
was
they
it?
can only do like one action around too, right?
I think all of you, for our rule of cool, are going to say what the Glamatron is going to do.
Is going to
Whoever
do.
wins is the action you will actually take.
Okay.
Ooh.
I totally understand.
So everybody gets their action and come up with your own thing because chat will be voting on it, and whichever one is successful is the action that will happen. We'll start down at the Chad end of the room.
I think it's pretty straightforward. We should take advantage of your awesome guitar, and we should just start playing the most incredible power chords that we can.
Any particular song you're going for?
Oh, I had one. Does it have to be Kiss related?
No. But your idea is to pull out a giant guitar and strum power chords at it.
Yeah, well, I think in that case we should start strumming something like, what's it called? It's so distracting. Ground controlled Major Tom.
Okay, little Bowie's in space.
Yeah.
Good thing. Okay, what are you doing?
Okay, like,
Hashtag MetaPoint.
okay, like I would like to use like a blinding attack so what it would do is like we're playing the guitar, right? And like I would like flames and blinding light to come out of the guitar so that they can be like stunned as we are playing an awesome song, which was Here Comes the Sun, obviously. So blinding like space pyrotechnics.
I like that.
Okay, so, I mean, it's kind of a slow jam, but, you know, they might appreciate it.
But
All
the
right.
space pyrotechnics is really what I was after.
Yeah.
I like
That's
it.
good.
Zelenia.
I like it.
I just lost the sun. We're gonna start playing Dream On, but like right at the end there where it's like, it's like,
I'm sorry, what's it like? I can't actually...
I can't sing
I don't
high.
pick up.
I sing like a man, and we all know this. I can't sing it. But as we are playing that, the legs are gonna do a power slide with the guitar in the air. So the end of the guitar gets them right in their stupid crotch.
Dang.
I like that.
Like I'm not sure the crotch of the robot has like genitalia.
Robot.
But I like it.
So basically, playing Dream On, but then like you like stop in the middle of the song and kiss in the nuts?
No. Power slide.
Power slide.
With the top of the guitar ending in their nuts.
Like Marty McFly. In
Like
Back to
Marty.
the
Yeah.
Future.
Did he do a nut scene?
Or like
No, when he slid across the stage.
I know what a power slide is. I'm just being a jerk.
Like Bruce Springsteen in the Super Bowl.
in the
a while
Super
ago.
Bowl.
So power slide nut shot.
Yeah.
Okay, I was imagining Pete Townsend. He also did a power slide, but I was imagining the windmill
Oh yeah.
on the guitar, and I imagined Moon Age Daydream by David Bowie, but I also like all of your songs too.
They're good. We're all good.
Yeah, and I imagine that as the guitar, as the windmill is happening, like all of our particular powers in color and sparkle form shine out of the guitar, incorporating the power slide and the hit to the Kiss Army. I mean, the Kiss Boy Army. Pete Townsend.
Okay.
So I imagine that we're playing that 5-minute musical interlude to Ramblin' Man because we're not going to give up the floor that easy. And in that super long time, as we're going, sparks are starting to fly off the guitar, and all of a sudden it turns into an electric firebolt, but then we aim at them and...
All right. So you go with like a ridiculously long, like shredding guitar solo in the middle of instead of a southern rock classic,
Yeah,
and deedly dee it into a flamethrower,
pretty much.
Like I totally like that.
and
If we do that, like I could like
and
add
burn the
blinding
Lords
to
of
it.
Hell in their tracks.
Yes.
I dig it. All right.
If that wins, I'd like them to also know afterwards that we would have been willing to be friends.
No. You're not friends.
Okay, so
want
here
them to
are
know
our
that we
choices,
care about
everybody. Vega's got the she's got the space flamethrower. Ricci is going to be doing the space who.
Space Who Shining Care Bear Stare-esque visual.
Yes, with the rainbow beam. Zelania is going to attempt
Slide nut.
the power slide nut shot
And like mine, I'm picturing
with
like
Aerosmith.
the Mad Max thing with the like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about?
Yep, and blinding sparks.
But they super blind them. So it's immobilizing.
And
them.
you were also doing something
I
awesome.
went with Bowie.
Yes, you went with Bowie, but didn't threaten litigation this round.
Correct.
Okay.
Thank goodness.
Yeah. Like he totally takes advice well.
I'm just saying, if the lawyers had showed up, then we could have talked to them about merchandising opportunities. And if there was anything that would
Chad,
distract
if you could
Space
just like
Kids,
stop talking forever,
it would be merchandising
awesome.
opportunities.
You don't want to incorporate more opinions into the already opinionated group, you know?
Rishi's right.
Thank you, Chad. It's very understanding.
Like, I'm super excited to see how we totally kick their butts.
I know
What's
too.
I
think every option is great.
I agree.
Here's the nice thing. You kind of built in what you were doing together. And I really liked that. Like, you went off of each other instead of going with the traditional rule of cool.
I should have gone November Rain. I forgot about Slash.
I was
You
also
could do
thinking
it next
Pinball,
time and nothing lasts forever.
I was just totally trying to think of a song that had
Pinball
sunshine.
Wizard would have been another good choice.
Yeah, You Are My Sunshine would have been a really good one, except it's not like a rock ballad.
Or some like Judas Priest.
It isn't we do it.
That's true.
My sunshine.
Oh, that's how we should do it.
They don't do it like that. It's just different.
Pinball Wizard.
Oh, Pinball Wizard.
That's what I'm
That would have
saying.
been a great
Next
choice.
time I'll remember that.
Like, what was the song on Legally Blonde, that, like, the first one? It was like, she comes, like, walking. The song, it's just, like, it's super perky.
It'll come to me.
Right? It's gonna drive me, like, totally crazy.
Oh, yeah.
It's that opening number.
Yeah.
When she's brushing her hair.
And, like, it's like a perfect day. Perfect day.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Okay, one of you gets to explain what you are doing one last time, and the winner is Aquamarine.
Woo! Good job, Sparkle Sister.
They like that Care Bear stare. Okay.
Yeah, they want rainbow shooting out of that guitar.
Okay, so I imagine it's a big medley here. We've got November Rain going on, Pinball Wizard, David Bowie's in there, Aerosmith's in there, everyone's in there, and it produces the Care Bear stare-esque look of all of our powers shooting out blinding light towards the Kiss Boy army, and there's the windmill effect of the rainbows and a Pete Townsend who leap smashing all the equipment. But in this case, the equipment is the Kiss Boy army.
Is the other robot.
Is the other robot.
Yeah.
So we're smashing it like they're the amp.
Right in his onk face.
I like it.
Right in his onk face.
Yeah.
Like
All
they
right.
just said.
She took the round, guys. I'm not going to make you take actions at -5. However, no. That was as greatly as good as it could have done, because they are in their biggest, baddest, heavy metalist form.
Yeah.
And you just blew them apart with the power of love. And you specifically used rock and roll and all of your Sparkle Sisters powers together to make it happen. So, unfortunately, the Destroyer just cannot hold itself together, and the individual members of KISS go flying.
Bye-bye.
Suck it, boys.
Get that cat out of here.
Out of space, an arm flies back towards your party, coming at you like a missile. You all duck out of the way, and the arm sticks right back onto the spaceman's torso.
Did not see that coming.
Me either.
Flexes his arm a little bit.
Like, I still have the gun, though, right?
And they all look like they're ready to go again, suddenly. Like the fight is not even close to over. And they group up together and point at your giant robot. And the spaceman reaches into his jacket. Congratulations!
What?
What?
You totally win!
We won!
One?
What did we win?
Don't trust them yet.
Yeah.
No, we got it right here. You just got to go pick up the tickets. You're in.
What did we win?
Like, what?
What are we in?
You made it. That was your tryout.
For what?
For the Battle of the Bands.
What?
Can
Battle
we
of
just
the
stomp
Space
on them and
Bands?
squish them instead?
The Battle of the Bands? The
Yeah!
Space Bands?
But, like,
Yeah, every band in the galaxy, in the multiverse, is getting together for a giant Battle of the Bands.
Are we
Sweet!
still Glamatron?
Yeah. You're all standing there in your giant, sexy robot form.
Guys, I don't think this is the best use of our princess time.
Do we have to do it in our robot form, or can we perform as individual princesses?
like, we're not a band.
However a band performs. I mean, if you want to do it in robot form, I guess
No!
it's hard to play more than one instrument.
Right.
Sparkle Sisters, we're not a band. We're Sparkle Space
So you
Princesses.
turned down the challenge for
No,
Battle of
because I
the
want
Bands?
them.
I think that would
I would
be the
just like
most
to
dishonorable thing we
discuss-
could do.
I mean, we have a space queen out there, like, decapitating people we need to, like, deal with.
Ah, yes.
Well, maybe we can draw
Loriana,
her
the host
to
of the Battle of the
The
Bands.
Battle of the Bands.
Wait a minute, what
She
did
said-
you just say?
What?
Queen Loriana is throwing Battle of the Bands this year.
Why didn't you say that?
Well, I don't know. Usually an evil overlord puts on the Battle of the Bands. I just assumed you know that. And the hottest thing this year is Dark Queen Loriana.
Oh, well, like, we should super...
She is so
Oh.
fetch.
She is super
She is
fetch.
not fetch.
Leo, don't
Chad.
try to make fetch happen.
It's not going to
Yeah,
happen.
no.
Sorry. We gotta go.
Fine.
What do you think?
I think it could be dangerous, Sparkle Sisters, but I think that we, the universe, depends on us.
I like super agree.
The multiverse.
We got moves.
All of the universes. Also, being from Black Star.
All of them are being threatened right now?
Well, no. The Battle of the Bands doesn't take place in just one universe.
Oh.
You know this. As a big rock fan and a former band member yourself, you're perfectly
Trying
aware.
not to oversell it.
I'm not. I gotta tell you things in character sometimes. That's just the way it goes.
Used to be in a band, right, Vega?
Yeah.
Like, what did you play?
Yeah.
Well, I played the guitar
Right.
and sometimes the drums if they let me.
Cool.
Okay.
So you're okay. So we're fine. We're gonna be fine. We just played an awesome.
She was in an all-girl
Bit.
thrash band a few years before she became a magical space princess called Glitter Stain.
I've heard of Glitter Stain. You were in Glitter Stain?
I was in Glitter Stain! You've heard of it?
Can I have your autograph?
Oh, good. Stop. Sure.
She was in Glitter Stain, you guys.
Stop
Glitter Stain is actually on the lineup for the Battle of the Bands this year, which includes such names as the Kiss Boy Army, Unicori and the Space Bowies, Jefferson Sparkle Ship, Nickelback, Tommy Horcrux and the band who must not be named, and of course, Glitter Stain.
Tommy Horcrux is dreamy.
The Space Bowies?
Yeah, they're all gonna be there. This is a very prestigious event.
Are we all?
Now, it does seem like you might be shirking your space responsibilities in doing this at first, doesn't it?
Well,
No,
at first, but
no,
now that
Lonnie's
we know
there.
that Gloriana is going to be there.
What's her name?
Queen Loriana, Dark
Loriana.
Queen Loriana.
Dark
Now it's
Loriana.
Dark Queen,
Dark,
Yeah.
like, because she's there, we sort of have to go.
right?
Not to mention, you're kind of the laughing stock of the magical space princess community right now.
What? We're like the only ones left. How are they laughing at us?
Yeah, we're cool.
Well, you're the only ones left from that particular galaxy. There's other magical space princesses out there.
Then why are they laughing?
Why are we the laughing stock?
Yeah. Why?
Is it?
Oh.
Right. Chad. Well, it's okay. We'll just have to prove to them that we're even cooler with Chad.
Chad, what cool musical instrument do you play?
I honestly do a really mean
We're gonna
Say it.
lose.
tambourine solo.
Oh, great, the tambourine.
He is also an almost world-renowned air guitar player,
That's true.
But that's not gonna.
That's not like a thing.
and he has a basic proficiency in almost every instrument you can learn how to play when trying to impress girls, which means acoustic guitar, but only at parties or around fires, piano, but only at girlfriend's parents' house.
That's true.
What about the bass? Like, it's like.
The harmonica? It's real hard to screw that one up.
Well-
that one doesn't get you as much tail as
So are
think.
you guys accepting the invitation?
Yes,
Spaceman
yes.
says.
Yes.
Will,
Can we?
will the Wild Stallions be there this year?
Like, they weren't on the list.
I didn't see him on the list, but who knows when they'll show up, you know? They can show up anywhen.
I love
That's
those
what they
guys.
do.
They're so
we take
They're
amazing.
time travelers.
Can we take the invitation and then kick them in the face?
You've already bested us in battle, space princesses. You are mighty rockers indeed. Had we shown you our full power, I'm not sure you would have survived. But, as far as your bravery and valor go, you chicks rock!
Well,
Yeah,
thanks
we
for
do.
holding back.
We are obligated to hold back because we're not here to kill people.
Like, then why did you robot up first?
Yeah.
Because you were kicking our butts.
Yeah, you could have just like given us the invitation.
Well, we're here now.
You cut off his arm!
He has a point.
Anyway,
sorry about that.
Defend the boys.
Yes.
You are part of the girl squad.
Hey girls, this is
I
what
wasn't.
This is
So
why
who
we're
do I
like-
give this to?
Me.
All right.
Thanks.
You take that to Joe's Diner, you ask for Joe, he'll get you your tickets.
Joe's Diner, ask for Joe, get tickets. Got it.
Simple as that. All right. Rock on! And that's like screaming guitar solo, and they disappear in
awesome
a flash.
Yeah, that was great.
So you are standing on this tiny little moon with an invitation in front of you.
So we gotta be a band now.
Well,
I can give you lessons. Real quick, like.
Okay.
God. Okay.
What are we gonna do? Okay.
Do you have any musical experience, anybody?
I can keep time really well.
I am.
So
the
I'll
keeper
put you
of
on
time.
drums.
I know dance.
I'm gonna practice.
I could like play the bass. It's not super.
Can
hard.
anyone sing?
Totally.
I know princess etiquette, and I
I-
acknowledge.
Can you sing?
Unicorn and boys.
All space princesses can sing.
Of course. What am I saying? We can also.
How else do you
we'll
get the animals to do your dishes for you?
Yeah, but Glitterstain had a certain like
because
edge.
is it
I need a little
glitter-
rasp.
We
I
need
like-
edge.
I don't have any edge.
Hey.
She does.
I think you might have to
play
be our
the-
singer.
Keytar.
The keytar?
Slash lead
She took,
player.
she took guitar lessons for 12 years.
Yeah. But like, I mainly just like play one note over and over again so that we get the full like emotional depth of that note,
Perfect.
and then I move on to the next note.
Singer.
That's a very creative
totally-
way of approaching the keytar.
We totally soundproofed her area.
I mean, I could try to sing it, but I don't know.
Yeah, try. Believe in yourself.
You can do it. I
can
mean,
do it.
really, all you gotta do
What
is like.
song are we gonna sing?
Well, you can't play cover songs because it's a battle of the bands.
So we have to make up.
We have to write up our
You have to
own.
write a song. Yeah, of course.
We can do this. Magical space princesses.
Let's write about our experience. It's the #1 rule. Write what you know.
So like decapitations and giant robots.
Yes, it can be
Okay.
very dark.
So you guys get together and start working on your band?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Time to start practicing?
Yeah. Who's got a garage?
Are you going to pick up your invitations today, or are you going to do it another time?
might as well get them.
Joe's Diner.
One of us could like go. No, we should probably
No,
should.
We should not split up.
No. We'll all go. They have really good pie.
Well, right now you're
Apparently.
I mean, just light years away from any place inhabitable. I mean, you just had a fight out in the middle of a tiny moon with gravity on it.
Right.
Well, I'm gonna use my space.
The moon didn't even seem to be attached to a planet, so technically it was like
While
a
the
planetoid.
Sparkle Prize takes us to Joe's Diner, we can write our song.
Yeah, you could probably find it in the GPS there. So
Okay. Let's do
the
it.
galactic positioning system.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
No, it's good.
So yeah, sure enough, you type in Joe's Diner. There are like maybe 47,000 Joe's Diners.
Oh, this is gonna be rough.
Well, can we like contact anybody you know
Wait,
for
does
the
the-
glitter stain
Does
people?
the invitation have a more specific?
The invitation just says to pick up your tickets, go to Joe's Diner, ask for Joe.
Oh,
Like,
that's
I would
so
like to
lame.
talk to your contacts in
Yeah.
glitter stain.
I probably need to see if any of my old bandmates are willing to come perform with me.
They're performing
No,
themselves.
They're on
We
the
just need to like
competition.
know where to get the tickets, so they would know. So could you like? Ask
Which is
them?
like, wait a minute, why are they performing without me? You
Yeah,
would
I
ask
thought
yourself.
they came to me first.
I thought the band broke up years ago, but no, they're headlining the show.
We're gonna kick their butts. Don't worry.
Yeah.
And they seem to have a new guitar player.
Oh,
if you,
what?
If you were
Shut
to
the
like
front
Google
door.
it right now, you would know that they do, in fact, have a new guitar player.
Googling it.
Yeah.
Is it Eddie
They-
Van Halen?
Apparently, right after
Because Wild Stallion would be pissed.
right after Vega left the band, they broke up for about 2 minutes, reformed the band immediately with their hot new guitar player, and they've been doing the indie scene ever since, just taking the, princess thrash rock into new heights of depravity.
Well, I'm sure they're not as good as they would be with you.
But we're gonna be better because we have you.
Yeah.
and each other.
Yeah.
It's not like I left because I had a choice. I had to
You had to do your
do my
duty.
princess duties.
Yeah.
Well, now
That's
your
right.
princess duties include rock and roll.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to go grovel and let me back on.
Oh, we are not groveling.
You got invited as a group.
Yeah, like you just have to ask them where stupid diner is so we can go get there.
Yeah.
That's all. You're not no groveling required. Like, hey guys, we're totally invited to this Battle of Bands too because my band is really super awesome. And can we where exactly are we supposed to get those tickets? Thanks.
Okay, we need a name. Name's the most important part.
Oh God.
Magical space.
Aren't we in the
Princesses?
Galaxy Force 5?
Guys, their name is Glitter Stain. It's like in your
super
face.
edgy and awesome. I came up with it.
You did. It was.
That's a really good name.
Glitter Pain. Oh, that's bad.
Magical.
We can say sparkle something.
Sparkle.
Sparkle vomit?
Sparkle moment.
Stain.
Sparkle fever.
Sparkle slashing sparkle.
Man.
We could just go with the
Bloom.
Sparkle Sisters. I mean, we've already got the shirts.
Oh.
Sparkle
Sisters.
That's not.
It doesn't
rock,
sound
though.
edgy.
That's like.
Like, does it
Yeah.
have to be edgy? Because
Yes.
sometimes like bright and cheerful is the way to go.
I don't think
What
I'm
about
gonna
at a
do
rock concert? Did
singing.
you see the Kiss Boy Army?
What about Sparkle Sisters something?
But seriously,
the
if you
sister.
go by
Sparkle Sister
actual
Sledge.
like disc sales and such, there is something to be said for appealing to a wider demographic.
That's what I'm saying.
Why do we ever let him talk?
You had like a good point.
I'm just saying, you can be as
We
edgy
are-
and profound
we're
as you
not
want.
releasing
But if no one
records,
actually
Chad.
listens to your music,
We're not selling them.
What about Sparkle Sisters Sparkle?
Oh boy.
The SSS?
Yeah, SSS.
What?
Wait. Hold on.
How about Sparkle Bacon?
You know, I don't.
It's two really good things
Okay,
mashed
you
together.
Sparkle Cat.
want it dark. What about the Sparkle Sisters from Hell?
Oh, but we're
We're
not from hell.
Sparkle Sisters
You know-
from various planets.
It would be super awesome if someone gave a meta point and came up with a name that was rad.
Yeah, I'm willing to take suggestions.
Yeah, well, you know
Sparkle.
what, Chad? If you have any suggestions for what the Sparkle Sisters' new band name should be,
I was gonna put our things together, but I realized that Sun Moon Chime Space Chat has no vowels. So it's just.
I do want to say in advance that
Oh,
if they decide to name the band Chad,
Wait,
it's
hold
not
on.
my
oh,
fault.
here's a few that I'm
Selenia,
reading now, right? Okay.
Eliana,
Okay.
Vega, Richie, and Chad.
Sparkle Bacon.
I said that.
She
Yeah,
said.
Darkle Sparkle.
Darkle Sparkle.
That's what I heard.
I kind of.
Midnight Sparkle. Okay.
Ooh.
That's
I like that one.
I think
Sparkle
I think we like that one.
Kittens.
Sparkle Kittens.
Glamatron and the Sparkle Sisters.
Oh, that's good too.
Oh, that reminds me of Gem.
Yeah.
Sparkle Gems. Cake or Death.
But you still.
Oh, that wins.
Chad and the
Everyone loves Eddie
AC-20s.
Chad and the AC-20s.
Rainbow Glitter Bombs.
I like that one. Sparkle Kittens.
I liked Midnight.
Too happy.
I like
Like
Midnight.
the other one.
Midnight Sparkle
I like
Kittens.
Midnight Sparkle.
Midnight Sparkle.
Midnight
I
Sparkle
like Midnight
Kittens.
Death
Sparkle.
Sparkle.
Meow.
Sparkle. Maybe we could like go with Midnight because it's not quite death, but there's a like an edge.
It's got moon in there. Midnight is also a time of day.
The Deathly Sparkles.
Oh, the Deathly Sparkles is pretty cool.
Ooh.
The Deathly
The
Sparkles.
Deathly Sparkles.
You
The
helped us come to
Deathly
that.
Sparkles.
Thank you.
There we go.
What?
The other name combination was Krebs.
That sounds terrible.
I don't know why you have to try to acronym everything.
The Deathly Sparkles.
The Deathly Sparkle.
Are you guys okay with that, Sparkle Sisters?
I'm writing
yes.
it down until you guys you have
Pretty
time.
cool.
I mean, you still have to go pick up
The
your
Deathly
invitation.
Like
You don't
I,
have to-
I think we should do something more productive than
Screw
just
you, Glitter Stain. The
with a
Deathly
band
Sparkles
name.
are coming for you.
Okay, well,
That's a cool one.
coming up with bad band names has given me hours of entertainment over the years, so don't knock it.
I just want to like go do stuff.
All right, so what do you want to go do?
Like we're trying to get in contact with the Glitter Stain so we could figure out where Joe's Diner is, so we could get the invitation, so we can go to the bands.
Wait, why do I need to ask?
Because
My old
like
band-
Joe's
bandmates?
Diner because there's like 47,000 of
because
them.
like we know you know them, they know where to go.
Or we can contact the Kiss Army guys.
But like just
Oh,
We could
Vanish.
bargain with his arm and say we'll give it back to him if he tells
Joe's
us where
Diner?
to
Two
go.
guys arms.
Yeah.
What? What was that?
What?
What?
did I don't want to accidentally endow, but I could have sworn I did a catering gig for them a while back.
Wouldn't surprise me.
I'm pretty sure if I go through my records, I could find them.
Okay.
We ask him which Joe's Diner they meant.
Okay,
I don't think it's a
what
franchise.
I will give you for this. Does anybody have galactic knowledge or space knowledge or
Probably.
local area knowledge in regards to the wider
I have skills and hugs.
skills?
Sorry.
Yes, you're a skilled hugger.
Just noticing that.
Yeah, you're really good at it.
Thank you.
You too.
Thank you.
No, I have foreign culture, but like I think this is really foreign. Correct.
Management? Oh! Band management.
Just
I
start
have urban
reading things off.
tracking.
Welcome to the part
Tessa.
of Metaverse where people just start reading things off their character
Yeah,
sheet
welcome
at
to
random.
it. Deja
I have
vu.
urban tracking as
Do-over.
Tessa. I have urban tracking as Tessa.
Okay.
I'd have to spend a couple meta points.
I wouldn't though, because it's not going to do you any good. That's not
Like
really
because
it.
we're in like space.
Yeah, that would be like looking for a person in an urban environment. It's great for certain things, but not this. What I will give you for free is that there are a lot of Joe's Diners.
Oh.
If any of you have been to Joe's Diner before, they all look pretty much the same.
We could just go to one.
You could just go to one,
Okay, let's go.
Maybe they'd know.
or you could call one, Or you could use a tracking spell of some kind. I mean, you are magical space princesses.
Oh, yeah. Or I can put myself in a time bubble and call them all. In
Right.
like 10 seconds. 30,
do that.
10 seconds.
Boom.
Do it.
Call them all.
You're gonna pop yourself in a time bubble and just start dialing Joe's Diner
Do 'em
numbers
all.
randomly? Okay.
It sounds really fun. Let's do that.
All right, you call the first one. Joe's Diner.
Hi, are you where we get the tickets for the Battle of the Bands this year?
Oh yeah, just come down and ask for Joe.
Oh. Okay, first one, guys.
Like, what are the odds?
What are your hours?
We're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a
Of
week.
course, you're a diner.
Right. It's a 24-hour diner.
Do you have waffle fries?
Yeah.
Sweet. I'm hungry.
Okay, perfect. Thanks. We'll see you soon.
Great, can't wait.
I'd like to call another one just to make sure.
Okay.
Okay, calling another one.
Hello, Joe's Diner.
Hi, is this where we pick up our tickets for being entered into the Battle of the Bands?
Oh, yeah, sure. You just come in and ask for Joe.
Oh, okay. Thanks. Are you Joe?
No, Joe's not here right now.
Maybe Joe's a wizard.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye. That one worked too.
Well, maybe like Joe will come to any of the Joes and come give us the thing, the invitation.
That seems most
Let's
likely.
just go to the closest one then.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so you board the Sparkle Prize and head towards the nearest Joe's Diner.
Right.
Engage. I've just always wanted to say that.
I slap him in the face.
And as you slap him, Vega still insists on driving and begins flying you to the nearest Joe's Diner. In
I
a
don't know how to
small... Yep, about halfway to your coordinates, you realize this is the spot where you would normally open up the wormhole. So
Okay.
that's how you travel from place to place,
Right.
generally, is you open up a wormhole and
We go to warp
shove the
speed.
ship through it. So it's kind of like warp speed, except, you know, there's lots of inertial force on the inside of the ship. So you figured it's just a lot easier to all put yourself in the ship and then just teleport the ship.
Oh, yeah, using my space.
A lot less wear and tear that way.
Yeah. All right.
You've got it down to kind of a science.
Sweet.
So sure enough, you get on the ship, you all strap in, you're like, engage, and you open up the thing and you fly through it and the thing closes behind you and there you are.
We're at Joe's number 2.
You're
Number
at,
one, the closest
Number one.
Joe.
you're at the
Close
closest
Joe's.
Joe's.
Oh.
Okay.
Go in.
Okay,
Kick in the door.
so the spaceship, you park at this top level and you have to take the little elevator down to the ground where the actual restaurant is. It's a good-sized place. The parking lot has a couple of old Chevys in it. The street is paved the way you might think it would be, with the parking lines like in 2 different colors. One of them's newer and one of them's older, but they're like side by side. So if you've got any kind of OCD, it'll just drive you up the fucking wall.
I'm ignoring you.
It's like that. I mean, it just looks like an unkept, crappy suburban diner.
Okay.
Like, can I get some like fries and a milkshake?
Yeah.
So you go in?
Yeah.
Yeah, we all go in and out.
All right, you go in. Okay, so the diner looks, when you were looking in through the windows, it looked kind of empty. But as you get in, you see that the windows really only go one way, and they're in fact screens. And it's this very cool kind of 50s style place, all the seats are made of that shiny, sparkly red fake leather. And
Love it.
yeah, obviously the black and white parquet floors.
Hello.
All the signs are in neon and say things like milkshake and cheeseburger. Every single one of the tables has one of those crappy little jukeboxes that you put a quarter into.
Yay!
It's just one of those happening places like you think Richie and the boys would have gone to on Happy Days.
Yeah.
You go in, there's a seat yourself sign.
Like, I want to sit down, guys.
Yeah, sit down.
Okay.
Is there like a bar stools and a bar and booths?
And
I'm
what?
sorry, what?
Is there like a
Booths.
bar
Booths.
and a booth?
Booths.
Booths.
She said booths.
I said booths.
Booths. TH.
See, okay, I was kind of with you on that too.
Yep.
I heard it too.
So yeah, there's kind of the corner booths that hold more people.
Yeah, that
Right.
one.
Yeah, that's a great place to sit. The place isn't overly crowded, but there are several dozen people here.
I want to look them all out and see if anyone else looks like they're in a band.
I wave at them and I go sit into the corner booth and then I bounce on it.
Normally, when you Sparkle Sisters enter a place, it's a lot like being a famous movie star in a lot of ways. You go places and people take pictures. Paparazzi is a thing that you have to deal with on an almost daily basis.
Okay, it's just our lives.
Here, not so much. Here you walk in and
That's nice.
it's just like walking into a restaurant.
Oh, this is awesome.
You guys, this booth is super comfy.
Maybe they're used to.
Nobody's even looking at us. That's weird.
Maybe they're used to seeing people like us.
There's nobody like us.
You're right.
Give me mind checks. I'll take some mind checks.
Because I'm like more comfortable in the booth, can I have a bonus?
No.
Gross. I did not win it.
I beat it by one.
nose.
No.
Failed by 3.
I beat it by 1.
I'm distracted by the cushy cushion.
Nope. No.
On the nose.
On the nose. So, interesting fact. These people don't look like they're from around here.
What do they look like?
Well, it's odd because depending on the table, really depends. It looks like the kind of the kind of restaurant setup you would see at like a Johnny Rockets that's hooked up to a convention center during Comic-Con. You know, like it's like you're looking at the idyllic American family with the 2.5 children at one table,
And it's literally
then-
half a child at that table.
and like you're pretty sure that these guys over at this table are all vampires. And that the guys over at this table look like they've been out at the keep on the borderlands fighting goblins most of the day. And these guys over here are clearly from some sort of post-apocalyptic space world. Nobody is from around here, is what I'm saying.
Oh God! If an alien comes out of someone's stomach, I'm out. We're checking another.
Aliens galore.
Ugh,
But you kind of gotta be looking for them.
Guys, we are the most normal thing in the room
I would
right
like
now.
to walk over to one of the nearby tables and introduce myself.
Chat.
All right.
Why are you doing that?
No!
Because he's a friendly guy. That's why.
Wait! You
wouldn't
gotta check in before you're friendly with other people.
I'm not gonna get that
Don't
friendly.
say anything about the
Oh.
band.
I would never abuse somebody's,
Don't tell them about
Yeah.
the Deathly Sparkles.
Yeah, don't tell them who we are.
That's a secret.
No, I'm just gonna introduce and say
Okay.
hi.
Okay.
Who's the nearest table?
Well, there's a man sitting at the table like right behind you because there's a booth on either side. The one closest to you, there's a couple of guys. One old guy with a checkerboard who's sitting across from this other man who's wearing like a hat that looks like it's made of tin foil.
Oh boy.
They seem promising. I'd like to speak to them.
All right. So do you walk up to their table?
Oh, most assuredly. I'd like to walk up and say, "Hello, gentlemen. My name is Chad.
Are you new?
And like a
I've been
lot of
Chad
different
all
ways.
my life, but some people have asked me about that before.
You sure you? Okay. I guess the usual.
Oh, I'm not here to take your order, although I understand the confusion. I predominantly wanted to inquire as to the nature of your game that you are partaking in.
This game right here.
Yes.
Well, this is called Checkers.
Chad
Have you
come sit
played
with us.
checkers often?
My name is Checkers.
Your name is Checkers?
They call me Checkers because I play checkers.
I understand.
I'd like to go over and smile at Checkers and say, "Hi, Checkers. We're gonna sit down and have our time now." And then
Oh.
I take Chad to our table.
Did I miss it?
Did you miss
Miss
what?
Our time?
Oh no! Our time, our team time. We're
So
here
not-
together to eat together.
So not our time, but
No.
our time.
Yes. Yes.
Well, okay, I'll just mind my own business like I was doing.
I was just going to
Perfect.
inquire if you've
Chad,
been to
come
this
on, Chad,
restaurant
Chad,
before.
come
I'm
in.
just old and lonely and my kids hate me.
Oh.
I was just
Fine.
going to
No, it's
inquire
all right, I
if
don't
you'd
need
been there
friends.
before.
Chad.
You see, Clarence? This is why I don't talk to the fuckers here.
Oh.
Do you want to eat
The
with
man
us?
with the tinfoil hat just
No,
nods.
do not invite him.
But he's lonely.
He is lying. He has a friend he's playing checkers with clearly.
Oh,
That's
oh,
true.
I'm not his friend. I'm his doctor.
Well, that's great for you. We're going to
Clarence B. Clarence. Doctor.
It's nice to meet you, Mr. Clarence B. Clarence, Doctor.
Very nice to meet you too, but
Is the
the old man with the checkerboard grabs you by the front of your shirt and pulls you in close and says, Clarence P. Clarence is not a doctor.
yeah, like the tinfoil hat kind of gave that away.
Great. That's great. Okay, Chad, let's go back to our
And
table
he
now.
lets you go immediately.
Have you been to this restaurant before?
Come every day.
Is there a person walking near us?
Oh yeah, Hollywood. Hollywood. He's not. I don't see him.
Interesting.
Okay.
The only person you see who appears to be an employee is behind in the kitchen, frantically cooking up orders.
There's no waitress?
There doesn't appear to be one.
I can't help but notice, as I'm sure my fellow Sparkle sisters have, that the various participants in this establishment appear to
Order up.
be dressed in most different ways.
More food is stacked up in the windows. It looks like it's getting a little full up there.
They need help. We could help them.
It's usually frowned upon when like you go over to the restaurant, like in the kitchen.
Oh
part
my
of the
god, I
restaurant.
hate all of you right now, and I will walk up to the window and grab the food. I don't care who it goes to. I'm just putting food on tables.
See, like exactly. That's what we need to do.
And you're thinking that will solve the problem at the busy restaurant.
I
You're a
think that will
self-starter.
make
I
a
appreciate
We're
that.
superheroes.
Like
No, no.
if they want to help me figure out where the food goes, that's fine. But I just want I'm gonna get food
That's fine,
and
you
I'm
just
going to
start-
shove it into Chad's mouth so that Chad can stop speaking.
I want to help her expedite.
Okay, now
And
do
you
you
think
actually
I'm
pass
the
out food at
angry
tables,
one.
or do you shove it all into Chad's
I
mouth?
brought my own meal. I'm fine, thank you.
Oh God, yeah, I love it when you bite me there.
I've missed you, little buddy.
Miss you too, man. I miss you all the time.
We really have to find out though. Really, we have to ask about the Battle of Bands. That's why we're here.
Yeah, we need to find Joe.
So, are you force feeding Chad or passing out plates?
I'm passing out plates. Do they have numbers next to them? Is there like a...
They don't.
Great. Well, then I'm just going to yell, who got the blah, and hope a hand goes up. And if it doesn't, it's sitting down the counter.
That's so helpful.
Sure enough, a hand goes up.
Great. And I deliver it.
All right.
And then who got the chicken and waffles?
And you start asking, and as soon as your tone turns like super gruff and you start passing out food, everybody pays attention to you like you're really important. Like
Great.
That was
You
awesome.
should bring food. That's important.
Who got the chicken and waffles?
when you wave your wand and you start just flinging fruit across the room on its plate and just landing, and people seem very happy.
Like Mrs. Weasley.
Good.
Now, just about the time that you're finished, you see a gentleman walk out of the back, kind of. He goes over to the hand washing sink and starts washing his hands meticulously.
Take your time.
20 seconds on each side.
Oh Lord.
Like I totally like that he has proper hygiene. I mean, this is a place
And
where people eat.
He finishes scrubbing down like he's going to be performing an operation on somebody. And he goes over to the window and sees that it's empty. And looks around the room and sees that all the food has been passed out. And then looks over your table and sees the 5 beautiful space princesses who've just fairy godmothered his job while he had to take the worst bathroom break of his entire career.
Where's Joe?
Hi, welcome to Joe's Diner. Can I help you?
Oh yes, we're in the Battle of the Bands.
Oh,
You're looking for Joe
yeah.
from the Battle of the Bands.
Yep.
Okay. Are you a real band?
Yeah.
Like obviously,
Well, what's your band name?
We have matching
Deathly
shirts.
Sparkles.
He pulls out a little leather, like the kind of thing you put a credit card in. You know, when you're giving the bill back to the server.
A book.
Yeah, it's a little leather book. Neat. What's the name of the band? Sorry.
The Deathly Sparkles.
The Deathly Sparkle. Are you guys Galaxy Force 5?
in our day job, but like our band name is Deathly Sparkles.
That's awesome.
Thank
Big
you.
fan.
Oh.
Of the band?
Is this the Chad?
Yes.
Yeah.
You've heard of the
Nice to
Chad?
meet you.
This
oh
is
wait,
news. Lady, this is news.
You just washed. I shouldn't shake your hand.
No, you shouldn't. Congratulations. That's a big promotion. That means things
Thank
are changing
you.
around here. Always good to see.
I like to think that I'm breaking a glass ceiling for the, space princes of the world.
Well, if you had
My
any
head
idea
hits
really
the
how wrong
table.
that statement is.
Yeah, my head just smacks face into the table when he says that.
Oh, you smack your face into the table.
Just
Can I get
woke
a notice roll?
What's her thing?
For me,
Yes, please. Just tell me what you roll.
12.
The waiter is a metapilot.
So that I'll smack my head in and then I'll pop right back up. Wait. No, I'm all the way over here. We're all over here, but we notice. Oh, awkward in your brain.
Awkward brain.
I could roll over because I have psychiatry and stuff.
We
and
could.
I could like
I assume that I'm sitting next to my sister, and since we can't nano-walk, I'm gonna whisper that it's a meta-pilot.
Can we pass
Whatever
that on?
the F a meta-pilot is.
I think I'm supposed
I'll take notice checks from everybody now.
I'm using a meta point, please.
Don't worry about the number to compare it against. Just roll and tell me what your number you get.
With a D8?
Yeah, you can use your D8s or your D10s if you're
12.
Sarah.
12 on D10.
9.
Also 9.
But I
10.
got it.
Okay. You also notice that your waiter is a metapilot.
Mm-hmm.
You two notice that everyone in the room is a metapilot.
What?
No wonder.
You specifically notice that every time the door swings open, there's a different outside.
Weird.
Is this like a weird station where people load?
It's just a restaurant.
My
Just
head,
the restaurant.
It's the restaurant.
my head is starting to hurt, so I'm also. Sarah used one. I'm about to use another one.
I'm gonna use 2.
Oh God, then we're out. Okay,
Yes, you are.
good. No, that's good. Slightly less of a headache now.
I would like to use psychiatry to talk to the waiter, because he's the one who's closest.
Okay.
And I just want to like suss him out and see what his deal is and like what his backstory is, especially the metapilot part.
He's right in front of you. What do you say to him?
Hey,
Hey.
I happen to notice that you are a metapilot, and I am also a metapilot, and I was curious what your story is. What can you tell me about you?
She's real subtle.
Well, I'm a waiter.
Yeah, I know, but
They
like
call me Hollywood. That's not my real name, but that's what people call me.
I get that that's
Because
what,
I'm an actor.
yeah, okay, but like
I'm not always going to be a waiter. I've been working here for a while, but I mean, not
But, like,
planning
in
on
your-
sticking around.
You
Not
probably
in-
have a script, right?
not in this like
What?
A script to show? Like a spec script?
No, but I do have an audition after work today.
good luck.
Thank you.
Hey, when you're not a waiter
Uh-huh.
actor in like a whole different world,
Okay.
do you remember anything about that world right now?
You clearly want to talk to Joe. That's fine. You can talk to him as soon as he gets here.
Okay, is there anything you can do to like speed that up?
Yeah, I'll just... Wait, those are real magic wands, aren't they? Okay, I was going to make a waving my magic wand joke, but I think it would be lost on you, just given where you're from. So don't worry
Like
about it.
we do that and then like things happen. No, but I would like to talk to the you that is like inside of
You know what? I want to talk to the you inside of you.
Okay, he doesn't
What's your name?
know. Which name are you going for?
I don't know. I'll take whichever one you're willing to give me, princess.
Well, Princess Eliana, but like inside of Princess Eliana is Jenica. She's kind of cranky, so that's why I'm being this person right now.
Oh. And so wait, is your other person not as cranky as you? Because I'd switch.
Ooh, don't say that.
Gosh.
So I'm here to take drink orders. If anybody would like a drink, I'll be getting your beverages and then eventually your food, assuming that you're ordering food too.
So,
Milkshake and fries.
is everybody here waiting for Joe?
I have a question.
No.
No?
Most of these people are regulars. Actually, you're the first new customers we've had in a while. Yeah, who had the question?
I did. I'm gonna use interrogation
Uh-huh.
to casually say, hey, do you ever see, I know this might be kind of weird, but like, kids come through here?
Kids?
Yeah. I think it's just so weird that, you know, it's always adults all the time.
Like in Space Princess Land?
Yeah.
You've clearly lost me or have me confused with somebody that I am not. But that's okay. That happens more often than you'd think in here.
I'll take some black coffee.
When will Joe be here?
Soon? I mean, obviously soon. You're here, right? Like I said, you're the first new customers we've had in a while. And just so you know, this isn't like a Hotel California situation, which is probably what you were just thinking about. And it's not that I'm psychic, because I'm absolutely not psychic. I've just been in this situation before. I promise, it's not a Hotel California situation. You can check out and leave whenever you'd like. Also, we're not a hotel. But we do have anything you want on the menu. So, drinks?
Black coffee.
Milkshake. Strawberry.
Vanilla milkshake.
Just water, please.
Absolutely.
Chicken and waffles.
Good deal. He doesn't write it down, but he runs up to the window and taps on the thing and comes back with drinks a couple minutes later.
Thanks.
There you go.
A little weird, everybody.
You are set. So, are you about ready or after you eat? Is that when we're going to do it?
What?
Do what?
Do what?
Your proof of ban statement?
Oh, proof of
Proof
our
of
what?
ban statement?
Yeah, your POB statement. It's necessary.
We've got the invitation.
Right, the invitation gets you the tickets if you can give your POB statement, which you can do here. We're actually out of entertainment tonight, and we do have a stage.
Oh, so it's like a
Covered with chain link, so in case people throw things. Clarence might. He does sometimes. He can't help it.
Clarence, don't you throw anything.
He has a condition.
So we're like gonna perform.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're a band. We can perform at the drop of a hat. No big deal. We got
Totally
this.
fine.
Yeah. Huh? That's our statement, our performance.
Richie, if you don't throw a time bubble up right now, I will pinch you so hard into the table.
Time bubble. We can all talk here.
Yes, we can. This is the same place where you can talk outside of the confines of time.
Can we like also rehearse in the time
Yeah,
bubble?
we should totally
and then
rehearse in the
get
time
really
bubble.
Good, and then we can perform.
Just like the Wild Stallions.
You hear a strange clapping sound outside of the time bubble, which is normally odd because you can't hear anything outside the time bubble, but this sound came from outside it. This weird clapping noise.
Oh, what is it?
The waiter pokes his head inside the time bubble. He's like, do you guys know what you want to eat yet?
I already ordered my food.
Who are you? Are you Joe?
Fries.
Not Joe. Work for Joe. Right.
You really need to work on the security of the time
No,
bubble.
this is really great.
Secure. He just it's him, not me.
It's
I
not
want French fries.
I still like the black coffee, please.
not to eat though. You've got
Delivered
I ate
chicken and
earlier.
waffles.
I could
You're much more
carry turkey
powerful
with
than
me.
you look.
Yeah, how did you pop your head in here?
He holds up the book. Joe gave it to me.
Book?
Can we like see the book?
Yeah, can we hold it?
If you want to.
Yeah.
I would like to see the book.
Okay, I got the
He,
book.
he hands it to you.
What does it
It
say?
has it says right now it says black coffee, order of fries,
Oh.
Vanilla.
grumpy puss.
That's you.
I'm gonna cross that out and write something else.
That's her.
Write her
Oh.
real
Get it
name.
right,
true.
Chad.
Put your real name in.
Yes, you seem very happy.
I was completely fine until you
I'm
started
smacking it.
poking
She
at
smacks
me.
it. What happens?
Smack it.
I think it just made him. Maybe she should play
Something
the tambourine.
happened?
We smacked it. We decided to smack it. What happened?
Nothing. He just sits there very still and stares at you.
Okay, can you just get out of
Wait,
my
poke
time
him,
bubble?
push him.
Wait,
It's,
is he,
it's
is he
really
moving?
rude to enter.
He is.
Oh,
So
he's
he's
moving.
not following the normal laws of physics when
Of
it comes to
time
the
bubbles?
metaverse. So
Oh no, you guys are inside a time bubble. You're trying to use time magic inside a time bubble.
Time magic.
Wait, are we
is it this
already
building that makes it not happen?
Do I have knowledge of the time magic involved with the book?
It's
Being
definitely
the keeper of time?
Yeah, it's definitely familiar to you, but it doesn't seem to be something that would be under like your purview necessarily. It's what it seems to be is an item that can produce chronal effects.
The book?
Yeah.
But how can he just pop his head into her time bubble?
He transcends it. Should I drop the time bubble and let's hit it and see what happens?
So can I have that back?
Just a minute?
You want to fight about it?
No.
Me either.
Give it back to him. Maybe I can
I just
turn my
need it for work.
Okay, give it back.
Happy to answer questions though. It's really only been like a half a second outside, so take your time, do what you're gonna do.
I just think maybe it's more polite to not just enter someone's time bubble when they put one up, because clearly they want to have a conversation that maybe you weren't included in.
It is kind of an issue of consent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like doing primal sorcery in the middle of my diner.
That's also an issue. He's got a point.
Well, your coke was
I mean, I'm
struggling.
pretty lax on the no shirt, no shoes, no shirt, no service rule.
I get a 9 on my legal roll to figure out if he's correct on that. I beat it by 11.
In this case, being it is his establishment, if indeed it does fall under the sorcery
he
acts
has
of,
a very valid legal.
yeah,
point
there's
today.
precedents that.
So is he like mad that we helped pass out plates, or that we made a time bubble?
No, I wanted to thank you for that.
Oh.
Your drinks are on me. Meals are on you. Deal?
Okay, thanks.
Thank you so much.
And you guys can use the stage as soon as you're done eating.
Great.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
It'll be great.
We have to sing for our tickets.
Hold on. Oh, he pops out of the time bubble.
I feel very violated.
Okay, well let's like.
I'm sorry, Zeleny.
First off, let's decide who's playing what, and then let's like practice for a minute. So
Well,
we
on
can,
the
like,
guitar, obs.
Okay.
Drums,
Drums.
guitar,
bass.
Sure.
bass, and then
Sing or
I
air
will.
guitar?
I will dance and use my tambourine.
Oh, okay.
so
What are we gonna sing? Some
I'm
Karen
singing
Carpenter?
I'm singing guitaring.
You're singing guitaring.
Okay.
And I'll play the bass.
What song do we have?
I've got a song we could do.
Oh, thank God.
Chad, you wrote a song?
Well, it has
Oh,
to be
yeah.
an original for this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have performing arts.
You're still the time bubble, right?
Yeah.
You have a tap on your shoulder.
What?
Oh,
It's the edge of the bubble.
Oh, okay.
It's tapping you on the shoulder.
The bubble's tapping me?
There's a hand coming through and tapping you
Oh,
on the shoulder.
what? I'm like, what? I grabbed the finger.
is it him again?
You have a finger.
Can I help you?
I was trying to get your attention so you talk to me privately.
Sparkle
He pokes
Sisters.
he pokes his head back out, and then eventually his finger went back and let's go.
He has a question about my chicken and waffles. Just a second.
She was
I
lying
poked
to
my
us.
head out.
I caught that as well.
No, I've got really good stealth.
Can't lie to you.
I've,
Can't lie.
I've
Del
got
isn't
sixth
lying. We're
sense.
gonna just watch you
I've
as
got
you're
sixth
outside the
sense for
time bubble.
lies.
Okay, as soon as
Fine, but they can't hear me,
she
though.
sticks her head outside the time bubble, the rest of her body freezes. And
She thinks she's.
it takes him a minute of you just staring there, realizing you can't move, before he takes the little leather book and goes thump and like smacks you on top of the head, and then you can move again, no problem.
Okay.
Sorry, I forget about that sometimes.
Wait.
I
How do you know?
I'm supposed to ask, and I was supposed to guess which one the leader was.
Oh, yeah, that's me.
Tessa?
Yes, but nobody knows
Yeah,
that.
I know. They can't hear us outside the bubble. It's fine. And as you can see, everyone else in the restaurant is completely frozen. As you look around, sure enough, it's like everybody's in a time bubble.
Sweet.
Um,
Do you have information for me?
yeah, I'm your contact.
Oh,
Yeah, hard for me to do like this. Thomas. That's what I got for you.
Thomas? That's the only information you have for me?
Thomas. Yeah. I guess it's your guy. Since you seem to be an all-girl group.
Chad is my information?
No. He's the guy who's got the information you need.
Really?
He knows where... Something about tots? He knows where tots are?
Like tater tots?
I guess? I'm just passing along the message.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. I know what to do with
You
that.
good?
Yep.
Dessert?
You got any cherry pie?
Yeah.
Sweet. I'll take a piece. And I
Back in the bubble.
How's that chicken and waffles?
I changed to cherry pie. I feel a little saucy.
Yeah, what really happened though?
Nothing. He was asking me about chicken and waffles and said that the chicken was not good.
No way.
Sparkle Sisters do not lie to one another. It is a pact we took when we became Sparkle Sisters.
When will we
how-
get the
Sparkle
coffee?
Sisters should also
Your coffee's there.
give people their
As soon as you
space
look
if they
for
don't
it,
want
your
to talk
coffee
about
is there.
something.
It's a damn good
Now this
cup
is all
of
I can
coffee.
think about.
It's a
Well,
fine
it's
cup
Sparkle
of
Sisters
coffee.
song.
Right. Did you write a shot?
Shrunk?
Oh
Right,
yeah,
Shrunk?
yeah. We are
I
equipped.
can't talk anymore. Words
We're
are hard.
equipped.
That we have to perform? Can I see it, please?
You
Since she,
just,
like,
you
helps
stick
us
around
sing
for
it.
you stick around for your meal, and you
And,
talk
like-
to anybody else, or you just
We're
We are
practicing
practicing
our
in our time
songs so we
bubble.
don't like sound like fools when we go on stage. Obviously.
Oh, I'm gonna sound like a fool. This was a bad
I'll
choice
sing it
for lead
with you.
singer.
I'll just drown
I'll
everyone
sing
out with
it.
the
By
guitar.
the way,
if it's
Lumiere,
bad.
that's a fantastic idea. I really wish you would do that.
Who?
Nothing?
Oh no. We haven't even hit our hack attack yet.
And
No.
if we end it this
No,
way, we won't
it's,
set off our thing.
it's that time of the month.
If I don't say Chad.
We have to have this.
We're all broke.
That's the ending. Yeah.
Till the beginning.
Well, there is.
What are you guys doing over there?
Oh,
It'll
well.
be good. It'll be awesome.
What's happening over there?
Yeah, what is happening over here?
We're ready.
Chad wrote
We're
some,
ready.
some lyrics.
We're ready.
Okay, I need to see the sheet music for the guitar.
Yeah, Chad doesn't have a tune.
I'm just gonna lay down like a bass beat that's very simple, like in G. Okay, just bass beat in G, and we're just gonna go. Dun,
Yeah,
dun,
we'll do
dun,
this.
dun,
We'll be
dun,
good.
dun, dun, dun,
So you're going right for it, huh?
Yeah, we're gonna jump straight into this. What's the
So
worst that could
You
happen?
barely have time to finish your dinner,
dun, dun, dun.
We're good. We're good.
but you might as well get it out of the way because you can always eat afterwards if it comes down to it, right?
Eat my pie.
All right. So the pie is fucking delicious.
Dude, it's the best pie
It
I've
is
ever
so
had.
good. Like even if you don't like cherries, probably the best pie.
Is it
you've
made
ever
of
had.
secrets?
It's not made of secrets.
Because secrets don't taste good. They're sour.
Yes.
Yeah,
The
they
taste
are.
of regret.
Even the delicious
Broken
secrets are
friendships.
salty.
Then I'm surprised that the pie was so good.
I like that line.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And she starts counting off.
We start to rock.
Do you guys just use the instruments that are up there, or do you get your own?
Can we like?
I'm
keep our
obviously-
There is an old
holding my
drum kit up
guitar.
there, Ricci, if you want to use that.
Well, I don't have my own personal yet, so.
That would
Okay.
probably be a good
You
one
can
to
just run
start
up there
on.
and grab the sticks and go 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I love it.
If everyone else is ready.
Are we? Wait, are
Can I
we
just,
like a
like-
heavy metal?
Can I just like make my?
I'm glad that you haven't really talked about it because what happens next is about a minute and a half of the rest of you kind of just standing there while Richie gets up there and goes 1, 2, 3, 4. And she's up there doing a full-on drum solo,
Wish I could.
and that's when your
wish I
stage
could
fright kicks
beatbox.
in a little bit. But you realize she's dying up there, and she's keeping perfect time while she's doing it.
Let's go join her.
All right,
it.
so you get up there and
I'm just like-
lay down some heavy guitar, and it's starting to rock out a little bit. I'm gonna have you all make either cultural arts or performance rolls.
Don't have either.
What if you have
Oh, and I'm
none
on
of those?
D12 because I don't have any meta points.
No, none of you have any meta points.
Cultural.
I will
arts.
beat it by 15.
I don't have
What if
either
you don't
of
have
those.
it?
Oh no, I have perform with an axe. Does that count?
Yes, perform with your axe actually means guitar. In this case,
Put it on the nose.
yeah, your axe is a guitar.
I
So,
got a 2.
What if
Used
you're
it.
the lead singer and you have none of it?
let's see what you do have. Find something you can use. This is a time in Metaverse where we
survival?
like to
Princess
say
etiquette.
use your attributes.
Her princess
about
etiquette. You said
survival?
princesses can sing.
In this case,
The princess could sing.
yeah, if you're only singing, you should be okay.
I was keytarring too.
Oh, you were also
Oh,
guitar. So
boy.
I'm gonna let you roll a survival check at -5.
Then I will use my rosy buff so that -5 goes away.
So you made it by 0 exactly.
No, I haven't rolled yet. I have to call my buff before I roll.
Okay, so now you get to make a survival roll
Oh.
to survive.
3 and I got a 2.
Oh
I beat
my-
it by 6.
You beat it by 6.
Yeah.
Damn.
I beat
so
my
good at the
cultural
band.
arts by 6. Also.
Oh,
Also,
thank
we
you
have
for
a-
my rosy buff.
There you go. Yeah, that rosy buff worked out well for you because hold on. What did you get?
I beat it by
You
15.
beat it by 15.
Oh my god.
I got a 2.
But what are you playing?
I am the
Air guitar
I am,
and he's
I am,
singing.
You were
I am
air
air
guitar.
guitar and singing.
No, he's
it's tambourine.
tambourine.
I'm
And
tambourine
tambourine.
and singing with it.
Hashtag meta point because the spirit of rock compels me.
Thank you.
I'm using
Oh no,
2.
no,
It's
you've
not
all
just-
been using. I wanted to use one.
It's not just a meta point, guys. You have 4 now.
I used 2.
He used 1.
You
Using
used
one.
2 and you used 1, leaving you with 1.
They're like crack. The minute they get, we're like, meta points.
I don't want to be stuck on a D12 forever.
Who does?
Whirling.
D12s are the worst.
Yeah.
Whirling my stick.
They are. That's why I want you to get away from them. Okay, so you beat yours by 15. You beat yours by.
Well, I got a critical success.
Yeah, you got.
I got a 2.
That's about as good as you can get. So this side of the room is doing great.
Yeah.
I beat it by 6.
I hit it right on the nose.
All right. That will be enough with all the other bonuses that you've got going on.
Hashtag Academicast has to come up with a song together to perform next week as a band.
Yes!
It has to be good or they have to try again.
That to be good, or they have to try it
Passes
again
Christian.
until it passes my approval.
Cool! Like with instruments and stuff?
So next week,
Yeah! I have to drum. I can't
next
guitar.
week, if,
I play the guitar.
next week you will have to actually perform your song, and there will be a song portion of the Battle of the Bands when we get
I
there.
love it.
If it does not pass my approval, you must do a different song.
Your approval?
Yes,
So glad
it
I'm
says
not
Christian's
singing.
approval. I'm assuming they're talking about me and not the millions of crazy white people who hate you for being you.
Oh.
I've got no problem
was a
saying
low
whatever you
That was
want,
super
unless
low.
someone else wants to sing.
But also, it was kidding.
Vanessa's a much better singer.
But I play the guitar.
We'll do this.
And I'm
But we
not
gotta
good
do
at
it this
singer.
way.
Lumiere said hack attack.
Oh, Lord.
What? What?
He
Oh.
seconded the
Oh, I
hack
understand.
attack.
Oh yeah, no, it's done, guys. That's your hack attack.
Oh,
Okay.
we have to actually perform.
We'll do great.
We'll be so good.
Yeah, let's do it.
Bring it on.
I maintain
We're making that
I,
happen.
The
I-
Deathly Sparkles.
I
The
reserve
depths.
the right to like change my instrument since I do not play the bass.
So,
Yeah, no, we're all gonna change.
can we deal with the problem in front of us?
The problem
right
in front
now?
of you is that you have a song to perform right now.
Right now.
That you don't have to be good at, technically. You just have to prove you're a band.
Sweet.
Okay.
All right, I'm just laying down a lovely bass line.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Bum 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 bum
Play it in.
bum 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 bum.
Okay, ready?
Don't waste it.
Yeah.
Dave.
Keep going.
Bum,
Space
bum, bum,
princesses
bum,
traveling
bum,
through
bum,
time
bum,
and space, flush with power from the stones in our faces. We use the sun and the moon, time and space so rad, augmented by friendly power of the Chad. Fueled by rage, Vega leads our crew with reachy sparking knowledge and some hair that's blue. The pain of life is millennia's stock and trade, and Ellie's path in this world is a glitter parade. We're gonna throw down with some rhyme and verse and song, and if things go sideways, summon Glamatron. We're here at Joe's Diner to battle all the bands, which will win through the awesome power of our wands.
Tiny writing.
One.
Man, got it. All right. That was awful, but really good awful. Like the kind of awful that I would watch over and over again on the internet
If that
forever.
Oh God, please God.
Boosted abilities have been unlocked. Congratulations.
Hey, can you read through those?
Kisses, thank you.
Yes, absolutely. You have a use of your AC 20 that you may use on any enemy you see fit. Let's see.
My ex-bandmates.
Reincarnation?
I don't have one.
You
Your
reincarnate.
reincarnation.
Which is pretty great.
Yeah.
Which is pretty great. If you are for any reason killed, you will come back within the next 3 rounds, which is a really cool ability.
Yes.
Amazing.
You got your thing, so call
Call
shot
shot.
anywhere you want, at least once. Time to do a shuriken storm. You got your ninja powers this week, which is always cool. And Chad, if they ever give you more meta points, you'll be able to hack attack us.
What? You get to hack attack?
Why does it say there are two? Does that mean one isn't?
There was
one?
a pre-purchase. And
There was a
then
pre-purchase that I am waiting for an
one that
opportune
kicked
moment
up.
to use.
Oh,
I have
gosh,
it very.
okay.
It's very specific,
Okay.
so it could just sit there for weeks, but
It will happen eventually.
but it will happen.
Okay.
Chad,
just don't be scared.
Chad needs to hack attack Christian. Come on. Meta point.
We also have a meta meltdown.
Oh, we do have a
Two.
meltdown.
We do
And we use that rule of cool, right?
Oh, we did use the rule of cool.
We
Yep.
haven't meta meltdown, did we?
Correct.
Okay.
It's a cool.
All right, so we
he's
did our
gonna throw
song.
stuff at us.
Everybody is staring, like the whole.
I'm smiling.
But you are standing there in like ultimate rock pose. Can I see what your ultimate rock pose looks like? Like your victory? Freeze frame! Hold on, hold it. You have to hold it until I can see it on screen and there's a delay. Boom, there it is. Okay. It's beautiful and I love it. You get your certificates and your tickets just as the tickets are being held out in front of you for you to just grab. You put your hands on them, you take them, the front door swings open. 5
Oh.
people walk through the door one by one, all of them wearing scowling expressions. These are clearly, I mean, if you've ever seen any movie from the 80s before, these are clearly the bad guys.
Oh.
Because they look like mean teenagers who are just there to beat up poor Daniel. Son.
My God.
Poor Daniel.
So basically, keep their
I love that you Polly shored that.
Buddy. Yes. Ollie Shore went to my high school.
Really?
Yeah.
But you're like,
And you admit it. It's pretty cool.
I met him because he came to visit the dance company because he was in it and I was in it. He looked like Polly Shore.
I like to think that somewhere in California he's still just wandering, you know, on the beach, just going up to people and be like, buddy.
Probably is.
I definitely don't think he does.
Hashtag meta point.
Boot?
Poop.
Singing.
Is this my daughter? Oh, we're singing.
That was fabulous.
That was amazing.
Thank you.
How many meta points does he need to hack you?
5.
He needs a minimum of 5.
It's all good. We're fine right now.
We are fine right now because these 5 obviously Cobra Kai ripoffs that just walked in the door are looking straight at you. You guys think you're a real band?
Yeah.
Dude,
Well, you're not.
you're not a real band.
No, you're space princesses.
Your mom's not a real band.
Who are we?
Chad.
We're the Space Rangers. It's, as you look at them, then you realize,
Hashtag MetaPoint booth.
Thank you. Thank you. What? I don't understand what you said.
It is then, as you are looking at these Cobra Kai ripoffs, that you see that they each have a symbol on their very, very cool motorcycle-looking jackets, even though they clearly didn't drive up on motorcycles, because you didn't hear motorcycles. These guys all have different symbols. One of them has a symbol for sun. One of them for moon.
What?
One of them for space. One of them for time. And then a single lone female standing kind of at the back of the group looking over.
Oh, that's the
He
Chad.
waves.
I wave back.
Hashtag MetaPoint ladies and Chad. Remember to sweep the leg.
Thank you.
Sweep the leg.
There is no dishonor in that. In this, yeah.
Space Rangers.
Space Rangers. Count them off, Space Rangers. Sun, moon, time, space. Just Julie.
Hi, Julie.
Are like they transforming?
Huh?
Are they transforming?
No, I think they're just posing
They're
because they're all
just
standing
showing
in their,
off.
they're all standing perfectly still in their very, very difficult to hold yoga poses.
Oh.
Should we?
Hey, Julie, do you want to trade?
Oh yeah, Julie.
Wait,
Just
no,
kidding.
You wanna
no,
join?
she's just kidding.
Why do you want to join the
Kidding.
Space Rangers?
Just kidding.
Just kidding.
We are going to
you should stay
defeat
with
you,
us.
says Julie, because we are defeatists.
Oh.
What? Never mind, we are defeaters. I don't think that's right either.
Julie challenged us.
No, we challenge you to a duel right here, right now.
What kind of duel?
The only kind of duel that matters.
Right here, right
A
now.
dance off? I
While
mean,
the world breaks out in history.
Battle.
Dance off it is. You have chosen the weapon.
That's not so bad. That's not a bad choice.
That's fine.
When someone asks you, never mind.
Hollywood pipes up. Hey guys, no violence in the diner.
We're just dancing.
Yeah, but the dancing could turn extreme.
Okay, step up. Off. Let's do this.
No, guys, no fighting.
we're not fighting, we're just dancing.
We're dancing.
You think this is my first dance battle? Rangers,
It's not.
It's honestly
princesses.
mine.
I didn't know that it happened that regularly.
I'm just gonna, be cool. Be cool.
We're always cool.
We could like take it to the roof.
Super cool.
Solon, the leader of these space rangers.
Solon.
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 Solon, yeah.
Is another one
Keeper of-
Chagrin? I mean,
Keeper of
come
the
on.
sun.
Uh-huh. I got that.
Yeah. Their names are Solon, Shadow, Chrono, Void, and Julie.
Chrono. Whatever.
Great creative names.
Anyway.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was sarcasm.
Do you just walk into every
We know.
establishment and
We
duel
know.
people?
We have the sarcasm too, don't we, Julie? Okay, but we know what it is now.
Great. Well, I have all your names written down.
She made a list.
I bet
You're
you checked
on
it
it.
twice.
You
She
just
looks
made
really
the
smart.
list.
I checked it 17 times.
All right, name your genre of music. What kind of dancing are we
Can
doing?
start dancing?
Clearly, Chad and Julie were meant to be. Use this hashtag MetaPoint to make it so, Thomas. She is your soulmate.
She's not interested in friendship.
Quick, somebody spend a meta point. Somebody spend a meta point. Roll initiative!
That's 12? D12?
Yeah, the 12.
Roll your 12s, people.
21.
15.
15. What about you? Add
18.
18 to it.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
Are we still in that form?
33.
Not her 18.
Oh, maybe not 18 then.
But
Oh,
the
her
other-
18 is fine right where it is.
Okay.
21.
Wait, what do I add to my roll?
Just your ACV, your normal ACV.
The one
oh,
that's not in the parentheses.
I rolled a
23.
21.
15.
Groovy. Okay,
18.
I'm going to have chat pick a genre of music.
Thank you.
Chat, let's go between, let's see, some kind of EDM, hip hop,
Swing.
swing, and
Salsa.
bluegrass.
Oh.
This is for
How do you dance to bluegrass?
Exactly. These are things that I need to see.
It's really easy.
That looks like square dancing.
No, that's very different. That's more like
About like
You just did the exact
So
same
we can do a
thing.
quick vote on that. We're going to make them dance to it here any second.
Oh my god.
we got moves.
I did
though.
square dancing when I was 6.
We got moves.
It was quite embarrassing.
This was like part of my PE in middle
It was
school.
in campfire.
Sounds adorable.
We did it every winter in PE for middle school.
The Virginia Rail. We did it too.
I went to high school in Virginia. I've never heard of that.
The Virginia Rail. You've never heard of that dance?
No.
It's a thing.
All right, so
Watch as a vote. We should do something. There's a delay, so they're unfortunately gonna have to watch this delay.
bluegrass. Bluegrass won, everybody.
Okay.
no problem.
So I need some. They're gonna try and bluegrass dance your asses off.
Okay, and we
Wh-
have to
wh-
respond.
When can I
in
use my
kind.
boosted ability on my turn?
On your turn, you can
Okay.
absolutely use your boosted ability.
Oh.
Who had 21?
Me.
That was the highest?
No.
You
No, I had
two-
23.
You had 23. Okay, 23. You go first.
Oh shit sticks.
Sorry, that's what that high initiative does. You can hold your action until later in the round.
Holding.
Holding. See, that was easy. 21.
I would like to dance. So
Okay, so you're starting off the dance.
yeah, like it's a dance.
You're not even waiting
competition,
for this
so
bluegrass music
I'm
to start.
going to
You're
like dance.
Do we have bluegrass music?
And I have a dance skill.
We're using our imaginations.
Oh, I have
You hear
have a
it?
dance skill.
Do you hear it in your imagination?
yeah,
do.
and I like beat it by 5.
Princess power, bitches.
Oh, I have a dance.
I beat it by 5.
You beat it by 5 on your, and you have a great dance score. So that would have been a 13. And Solon pops right up behind you,
Oh,
and he starts hoeing right down with you,
Ooh.
Oh.
like
Helen with it.
hoeing down.
Okay.
Get it.
Then what?
Bigger.
Well, then it's
Then I like
then
sweep the leg, obviously.
I think they are nihilists. They believe in nothing, dude. Hashtag Metamoint.
Yay, they
We have plenty.
Why? Okay. So while you're doing your bluegrass dance, next person, do you want to drop your action now?
Sure.
You can do it whenever you want.
I want to dance.
I knew you wanted to dance.
All right. Do you want me to roll?
I would love you to roll, or you could just give me a really good dance, and I won't make you roll, and you'll automatically succeed.
Which is like why.
Because if I have everybody dancing by the end of this round, then I'll be really happy.
Sweet. Okay, so I just get one move, right? Okay. There we go.
Yep. So pick one move, one dance move, and do it.
move.
Okay.
That's a good one.
And we got your dance move and your dance move. Okay, what's your dance move?
There's a seated dance move.
It's a seated dance move, and you only get to do one, but that's how it works.
Here it is.
Okay.
gotta
Keep up with your dance move, guys, and watch everybody else's too.
Oh shit.
Zelania, what's your dance move?
Melania's really not into bluegrass.
Come on,
No.
Selena. Gotta
No,
get
she's not.
Here you go. Got a bop. Serious.
That's it. You're bobbing your head.
I'm smiling.
And Chad, what's your dance move?
I need to do a dance move first?
Yeah.
Squeak and chair.
All right, you got your dance moves?
Yes.
You know what your dance move is?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
want to see everybody else's?
Yes.
Great. Meta meltdown.
Yeah.
Everybody go 2 to the right.
Oh.
All
Oh,
right.
Lord.
No.
They're right.
So this
You're
is
right. You're
our
right.
personal right.
Your personal right. I will never tell you not to
Okay.
do your
There you
personal
go.
No, our
right.
personal right.
Oh, yay.
Richie, what was yours again? Oh, great.
What was yours?
Mine was the underbite.
I need Zelenia.
Wait, who am I?
Okay.
You're Eliana.
Like, I don't know.
Okay, so you were just doing a head bob,
Okay,
right?
tell me who's who.
Oh, just yeah, awkward.
Oh, do you want my
But no, it's okay.
So now you're all doing each other's dance moves?
Oh gosh, what was hers?
I love this.
I kind of do too.
Yeah, that's okay. There's only 29 minutes of the show left, so just keep it up. I'm
No
out of
problem.
stuff. No, I'm just fucking with you. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. All right, that definitely as a group effort, you remembered where you were supposed to be. You can stop dancing now.
Thank God.
Thank
Yeah.
goodness.
And all they get to do in retaliation is to dance back at you, which
Okay.
is just me, but with like, 4 other dudes and Julie.
All right.
Yeah.
Also, I only have to roll the dice.
That's fair.
Is it?
We don't get to see one move.
All right, they got a pretty medium number. And with those moves, including the meltdown, who are you right now?
Zelenia.
You're Zelenia.
Princess Ellie.
Chad.
Like,
Vega. No, sorry. Vega.
Oh, I'm Richie. I mean,
Princess Ellie.
Richie.
Perfect. That sounds great. You're all so in character, which I just love.
Like, yeah. Good.
It's then that you feel yourself unable to move. The dancing is just about to get super heated. I mean, you're getting closer and closer. You're getting to the point where you can almost start dance fighting, Vega, which is your favorite form of dancing.
I'm Zelenia.
Me.
Vega, your favorite form of fighting is dance fighting, or your favorite form of dancing is dance fighting.
Yeah, well, obviously.
I mean, obviously things are about to get real down
Obviously.
when you are frozen. Also, you're all back in your regular avatars now, because that was the round.
That was it. Oh, okay.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Oh, love it.
Phew.
Thank you for going along with the dance. I really do appreciate it.
It was fun. That was
Yay,
a fun
dance
meltdown with the
fighting!
dances.
Yeah.
Nothing if not giftable.
There's way too many damn meta points on this.
No,
right now.
I like this.
I know you do.
I'm waiting.
I know you do, but I don't like it. But you find yourself currently unable to move.
Can
Now-
we speak
Yeah, can we speak?
No, you can't. Well, you can.
time magic?
Yes, time magic. It's then that you notice now that you can think back and forward. You did hear a clap that didn't quite sound like the other claps that were going on during the hoedown dance battle.
It was a fake clap in the hoedown.
It was
the
clearly
book.
the sound of that little leather book smacking against Hollywood's hand. And he seems to be walking up to each one of the band members individually, these space rangers that you have just met. And he picks them up like cordwood because they're like stiff. They're stiff because they are frozen in time. He just picks them up, puts them over his shoulder, and walks them out and sets them outside one by one, closing the door behind him each time, and opening it again.
So they're all in
Different realities.
They're all in different locations.
This
It's like-
guy's the bomb.
well, you see this. The rest of you.
Who
you-
is doing this?
Hollywood, you're a waiter.
What are you? He's picking up the space rangers
Yeah.
and putting them in boxes?
And no one else can talk except for Richie?
And
Not
no
the
one else
box
can talk except
outside.
for Ricci.
You're helping us.
Nope. And you guys can all move again.
Where'd they go?
You put them out there.
Oh,
Hey,
wait.
they just weaned out.
There is no dance fighting in the diner.
I mean, like, thanks for not putting us outside.
Oh, no, I am going to put you outside.
But we're gonna go together.
But you're going to go together.
Well,
Did I figure you didn't start it? You're not here to start things? So, watch out.
For what?
I've seen those kids before.
Yeah,
They're the bad sort of kids, They're not good guys.
No.
They used to be all right, They did kind of your thing. Different world, ran around fighting evil. They were about to get a new member. There was some sort of horrible accident. And,
The new member ruined everything, so they probably should have just gotten rid of the new member and stayed the core team that they were.
Boy.
no, they got they got a new member, but their boss kind of like flipped on them and turned all wacky and joined
Hey, that's
forces.
exactly what happened to you all.
And joined forces with some evil space queen, and from a different dimension, and they're kind of running around the galaxy, just taking it over a piece at a time right now.
What had happened?
Space
Disgraceful.
Queen.
Dark
Wonder who
Space
that
Queen
is.
Lorenia?
They chose
Loriana?
Loriana.
Loriana, yeah, that's her name, Dark Queen Loriana.
Alright.
Like, they
Great.
totally chose the wrong way. They should have
Are you guys the
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, gender doppelgangers, they always freak me out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, no matter how many times you see, I can actually, oh man, I gotta go look at the other one. Oh, that is so weird. Time, space,
Yeah.
So you're the Julie.
No, she's just Julie. I'm the Chad.
Right, no, I got that. You're definitely a Chad. And those are some good air guitar skills you got,
Thank
by
you.
the
I've
way.
practiced immensely on them. I am curious, in this world right now with the gender swapping doppelganger situation, would I be able to get pregnant in this reality?
Oh, jeez.
Why would you
No,
play that
Chad.
part?
Wait, just ignore
You know,
him.
I'm not a doctor, but I think Clarence is
Oh, don't.
Pregnant?
Don't.
a doctor.
Oh,
Oh, that's right. He's not a doctor,
I was just
though.
curious. I'm willing to leave it hanging.
I would.
Oh,
Clarence is
okay.
not a doctor.
God.
Chad, why don't you order something to eat? Maybe some tots.
Sometimes you're surprising.
Tots.
Why?
Yeah.
What do you
Like
order?
tater tots. Tater tots sound great.
Because they're full of protein and carbohydrates, and they keep you full. And they'll show up.
Wait. Tater tots have protein?
Is that really what you mean?
If they're cooked in bacon grease.
She kind of spoke under her breath just then. Is this part of the secret?
What? No,
You
I
have a
said-
secret?
Yes.
Everybody
it
has
tastes like
secrets,
bitterness.
Chad.
No, she
What
spoke.
kind of secret?
I don't know. She spoke to the guy with the book and then told us it was about pie, but
When
it
was
clearly,
this?
obviously wasn't. It was in the time bubble way earlier when he violated the time bubble without consent.
Sparkle Sister, is there something you're not telling us?
Well, I was chatting with that guy, and I will tell you when I want to talk about it. Sometimes
So
a
do
girl
you guys
needs-
need some protein tots to go then?
Yeah, extra protein.
Like, does the protein mean there's like cheese in it?
I never ask Cook for extra protein.
Yeah, that sounds
It's a terrible idea.
gross.
It's extra bacon grease. Fabulous.
Oh God. Can you just make them regular, please?
He just comes from a literal place. He's not a weirdo. He's just different. Most of us are around here.
Yeah, some tots for the road sound great.
Put in some
Thank
secret sauce so they taste all salty and bitter.
Bully, you got it. And he walks away and goes and puts in his order.
Okay.
Something about tots.
So, like, okay, we have like a big bad, and we have like another big bad, and some crazy boys that are running around being like little bads.
I want to look at the invitation and see when the actual Battle of the Bands is happening.
That's logical.
And we like have the tickets now, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, the tickets. Yeah.
The Battle of the Bands, as you know, is soon. That's what it says on your tickets.
How are we supposed to? Does that have an address?
Oh yeah, it's got pinpoint coordinates of where you should take the ship.
Cool. Can we camp beforehand a little bit?
Yes, you can, because it's soon, but it's not now.
It's true. Soon
We
as
go
later.
in disguise because we're gonna be real obvious to Laurel.
I think we might all need
If the in-
makeovers for the Deathly
we can totally go as a death girl band
We-
with makeup and wigs.
Yeah.
We can, but if we were invited as a troupe to this Battle of the Bands, won't she be expecting us?
That's why we're
I
gonna
have-
go in disguise.
But
But-
the Kiss Boy Army knows
And
who
like
we are.
the waiter knew who we were too. I'm pretty sure everybody's just knows
Because
who
we
we
weren't
are.
in disguise.
If it
Yes.
would make you happy, Sparkle Sisters, then absolutely, you can make me up.
A big plate of steaming protein tots are delivered to your table.
Tots.
I love
Does it
tots.
mean something to you?
They're
So-
delicious.
I'm gonna have to kick you out as soon as those tots are gone,
Fine.
Okay.
because you broke a rule.
What?
But you have time to finish your food, okay?
So Chad, you want to have babies? You want to carry babies? Is that
Also-
what's going on?
If you had any questions before you left here, now would be the time to ask those.
Of you?
I'm as good as anyone, I suppose. You could ask Clarence, but you might not get a straight answer.
Notice that.
Like you
You
use
could ask
something.
Simon, but you'd get a really not straight answer.
I was honestly just curious. Sparkle Sister Vega. I'm not necessarily looking for children at the moment, but I was just curious what the realities were like here. What the
Maybe you should
I've
tell us
heard-
about your super secret talk with Vega.
I'm sorry, what? Is that a question?
Suggestion.
It was not. It was a statement. You guys want someone else to talk for you?
Ask the question. Ask him.
Will you tell us what you and Vega had the super secret talk about?
Really? He can answer anything, and that's what you want to ask?
Yes.
Actually, technically, right now, I can answer any three things.
Sparkle Sisters don't lie.
He said anything.
I
thought
didn't
we had
lie.
I thought we had an unlimited amount of questions because he said anything at first. You just put the number 3 on it. So we don't have to use my question.
No, we should use your question.
Okay. We
Yeah,
should.
I like the question. That question works.
So
We should ask about.
you want to
evil
ask that
queen.
question that she
All right,
asked?
ask about the evil queen.
We have 3
How?
questions.
Any 3. Just because I like you.
Okay, so we want to know what the talk was about, and we want to know, what do we want to know about the evil queen? She's evil, and we have to kill her, obviously. Maybe we should ask if she has any weak spots or something.
Maybe we should ask how to defeat her.
How to defeat her.
Right.
Okay. And then...
And maybe we should ask about any tips for our band and the song that we play. Like what the crowd's going to be like, what the competition's
I like
going to
that.
be like.
Okay.
If our ultimate goal is to defeat the queen, do we need to win the battle?
Like, if we
Well,
win the
that's
battle, then
bragging
we get,
rights, duh.
Yeah, we have to beat glitter stain.
Well, and, if we win, then we get to be close to the queen when she gives us our, award.
Okay, so it sounds like we've
I
got
like
3
this.
questions.
And then we can stab her.
I like our questions.
Shoot.
Don't make me ask him he hates me.
The questions. Shoot
Go ahead,
the
Richie.
questions.
Richie, go ahead.
How do we defeat the queen? Evil queen.
Loriana?
Yes. I can never get her name right.
How do you defeat Loriana? That's a good question. You have to use all the powers at your disposal and a little bit extra.
Darn. Should have been more specific.
That's
Okay,
still
well, that's
helpful.
okay. Extra plus our powers. Okay? Mm-hmm.
What's the next question?
I can give you a better answer.
Christian, feel free to save this hashtag Meta Meltdown for next week. Also, love Hollywood. Best NPC bully for you.
Aww.
We have a meta meltdown for next week.
We do.
Unless we have something else to do.
Yeah.
Okay, what's our next question, ladies?
I've got a better answer for you, actually.
Okay.
We'll take it.
You
Great.
have to destroy the Cosmos Stone completely.
Okay.
I thought it was destroyed.
Okay.
Isn't that
No,
in
that's
her
what she's
head?
in her head.
I thought it disappeared. The thing that turned into the
No,
black
that was the other
void.
stone. It was
That was
the
her
other.
daughter. That was
The
her
galaxy
daughter.
Oh, that was the stone she was going to give
The Cosmos Keepstone.
Galactia or whatever.
Yeah, Galexia.
Yeah.
And she just took it back, and it's. The
Didn't she
Cosmos.
lead your group for 5 years and
We
you
don't-
don't remember her name?
I've met a lot of people lately, Chad.
They mostly just
Galexia
called her
did.
bitch face.
Galexia
Oh.
led our.
Okay, so next question.
So salty.
Right?
What did you say to Vega? She won't tell us. Oh.
No, it's fine. I thought you were going to ask that last.
This is the last question.
But we already asked how to win the
No,
battle.
we
Oh,
didn't.
No, this
sorry,
is your
sorry,
second
Hollywood.
question.
Sweet moves, Vegas question. Extra sweet moves. Sweet.
How do
What
we
were
win
your
the battle
words?
of
Do
the
you want to give
bands?
us a tip on what kind of song we should come in with for this Battle of the Bands?
You want to know how to win the Battle of the Bands.
Yeah.
Is that what your question is?
Yes. How is it judged?
Because I can give you a sweet tip,
Okay.
but it's not the same as telling you how to win the Battle of the
No,
Bands.
I just want a sweet tip.
And I'm not trying to trick you, which is why I asked for clarification.
I don't
What do
want
you
to
think?
super cheat. I want to feel like we did it, but
Sweet
any
tip.
little
Sweet
sweet
tip.
tip would be
Oh,
great.
you can't win this battle by cheating,
Good.
No.
but you can win it through hard work and talent,
Okay.
a little bit of luck,
Okay. We have that.
and everything else that makes you you.
Uniqueness, nerve, charisma, and talent.
Heart,
Okay.
Friendship.
dedication.
Thank you,
So
Hollywood.
just be ourselves.
And this is just advice. I'm not like an oracle or something.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not magical that way.
That whole ask any questions made us think that maybe new
I've
stuff.
been to a lot of places and I've seen some things, and maybe I can help you. I went to the Battle of the Bands last year.
Who won?
Don't
Don't
ask
ask another
that.
question.
We're out of our 3 questions.
No, we're not.
No, we got
haven't
one more.
that one answered yet.
I also kind of
I know
wanna
it wasn't your
how
group
he
question.
can
It's okay.
Not be affected
Glitter
by your
Stain
magic.
won last year.
You trying to change the question to not
I'm
be
just
about
saying
you?
that might be a better question.
What? What was
I
your
don't know. There's a
offering?
lot of time magic out in the world.
That's a good question. We should ask about the secret conversation.
I have to if you're not going to tell us.
You guys are bullying me to answer something I'm not comfortable with. Sparkle Sisters don't do that. If you had something that you didn't want to tell me, I wouldn't be mean to you to get the information.
But Vega, that's never
I can
happened
detect
before.
lies, and Vega is clearly lying right there.
No, I'm not.
Actually, she didn't say a lie just then.
Well, here's
He would be mean.
But Vega, you've never kept anything from us before. So this is one of those times where we're like, WTF?
Sometimes a leader has to make a difficult decision. And they can't always let their comrades in on that.
Doesn't seem like a good answer.
It's not. It's a sad, but terrible answer.
Oh my god, if one of us dies, I'm gonna come back here. If it's not me, I'm gonna hurt you.
You know where to find us.
Well, if it is upsetting you so much and you, being our leader, would want to protect us.
I would absolutely tell you if I thought that it would keep you safe. But right now, I can't talk about it yet. I
Fine.
will talk about it when I can.
Okay.
I
accept
promise.
that. Thank you. That's
That's the difference between a sparkle friend and a sparkle sister, sparkle sisters. Trust. Even when you don't necessarily feel it, you give it, right?
Don't act like you know how to be a sparkle sister.
I don't, but I've met one or two.
okay. Trust.
Okay. Well, we have some practicing to do.
You do. Might I suggest a time bubble?
Uh-huh.
Time bubble!
Just don't come in.
Not in here. Get out of my store.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
And good luck.
Let's go back to the Sparkle Prize.
Thanks.
I really
Come back
like-
if you're ever hungry.
Okay.
Oh, that pie was delish. Can I get a slice to go?
Let's take the whole pie.
Let's take, just get a whole pie.
Okay.
Whole pie to go.
Cherry, okay?
Cherry pie.
Yeah.
That might be a good topic for a song.
Cherry pie.
Warrant. Hands you the pie, and you are escorted to the front door,
Okay.
where you are let out to where your ship has been docked.
Gee, we have so many meta points that we haven't used.
Well, where are you headed? Are you going straight to the Battle of the Bands, or are you off to,
We have to practice, obviously.
you
Yeah.
have to practice?
I also need to work on our look.
Yeah.
This guy's been a lot of places. Bully, that sounds familiar. To hashtag MetaPoint.
It did sound
you, Chad.
familiar, didn't it?
Which will leave you with 9 meta points.
Well, I guess we should. We could get at our ship in time bubble and practice, and then go camp out, or we could go camp out, time bubble, practice.
How you do this is totally up to whoever decides to make the decision for the 5 of you.
I like that.
Time bubble!
Time bubble here, and then we'll just zip over when it's time.
Yeah, because then if we get hungry, we can like run in and get food.
Yeah, I like it. Time bubble here.
Time bubble!
And Ricci waves Chrono Lash around and creates a giant time bubble around you. And you begin the arduous work of learning how to be a rock band
Oh gosh.
in a very short amount of time. Due to our hack attacks, you do get to spend this week learning a song.
Oh my god!
And I gotta say that as a game master, I am really looking forward to having chat make you do terrible things instead of me.
Does anybody have any bongo drums?
No.
Oh,
Yes.
we can probably get a hold of some.
Definitely.
Okay.
Is that what you need?
Yeah.
Bongo drums?
Yeah.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
It's got little toms.
Little Toms?
Yeah.
Little Tom's
like-
bongos.
Yeah.
I can
Bongos,
use-
yeah.
Bongos would be great.
Are those aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a couple of those at home.
Oh yeah, bring those.
Or actually my office.
Sweet.
Okay.
Also
Bongos, check.
the 2 sticks that you hit together in
Probably.
music class when you're like 7 years old.
A chime.
I got a frog.
Clave.
Oh yeah. I probably have a recorder somewhere.
Hey, I'll take a recorder. Any kind of instrument you want to bring in, those guys you know,
We'll talk about
beatbox.
I have a
We'll
ukulele.
figure it out.
A little
man.
one.
Okay.
Okay, like
So,
we're
where
in our
are
time
we?
bubble.
Oh gosh, just about 10 minutes left. And why don't we just call it there for today?
Yeah.
Do your
we
waffles?
have like waffles.
We do have a couple of waffles that we need to
Sounds
get
good.
through,
Uh-huh.
That sounds good.
which I wasn't super looking forward to, but you got through. You got through all of the
You were
challenges.
trying to get out of them.
Huh?
You were
You
trying
can
to
only
get
stack
out
so
of them.
many.
No. I just wanted to see how. I was hoping it would take you a little bit longer, but it didn't. You asked some questions that were actually pretty good.
Oh, good.
So we are out. Let's do a little before we start these waffles. Let's do a little recap because
Okay.
I guess having a good time.
yeah.
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 It's important to me.
That's good.
You might be off the camera right now.
Oh, I am off the
Stan.
camera, but I gotta go grab my guitar.
Oh, okay.
So tell me.
So
what,
somebody go. Oh
what do
no.
you like? What do
we're
you
over
like
here.
so far?
I like being a space princess.
Well, yeah.
Duh.
Yeah.
I can't believe I did this without me because I'm
You
super jealous of all the space princess
'Cause you would
action
like-
that's happening that I don't really get to take part in.
We can make
Right.
you something pink and sparkly.
Yeah. I kind of like space rock stars. They're pretty
With
cool.
with your little
Yeah.
with your magic matching television shirts and your I'm just so hurts my feelings. Okay, so
And
we
also
have
makes
to, this is
joyful.
the time where we have a little extra and we go over maybe some waffles that we hadn't gotten to before.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna go here through my waffle notebook and pick up some of the dropped waffles. That
Yeah, I
we
think,
got.
I think there's a couple
How
to
many do we
drop.
have?
There's a couple.
not
There's
too many.
one that I'm saving.
Yes.
QQs.
Right.
QQs, we're waiting.
I know.
Uh-huh.
But she said she's coming next week, I think.
Right,
So.
I think that's a real thing. Okay,
Yes.
so this one, this is from last week.
Okay.
This is last week's waffle,
Great.
and I don't remember how it's played or how it goes, but I know it's about carpentry.
Oh God.
So like Jesus.
And I almost went that way with it.
Is it about carpentry or carpenters?
It's carpenters and carpentry, actually.
Awesome.
I
Also like the carpenter.
wanted to do a
No,
song about
carpenters.
a carpenter.
Yeah.
But all of the songs that I heard like about carpenters were either by the Carpenters
Or
really,
Jesus.
really old and folky. And I wanted this one to be about somebody who had built something like a
Okay.
real carpenter.
Okay.
I'm so scared right now.
No, you shouldn't. This is actually like the tamest one I've ever done.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
And it's what was the style?
Bluegrass, right?
It has like roots blues.
Yeah.
Who's the person?
I don't have it written down here. It's on my
Fine.
phone.
Okay. Sorry.
Once I built a house out of nails and wood. Measure twice was once cut just like you should. Never cut a corner though I knew I could. Still the whole damn town thinks I'm up to no good. Once I built the town a fence from mud and stone. Built it brick by brick and worked my fingers to the bone. But once I had it finished out the village I was thrown. So now I build a box where I live all alone. Cause I'm a really, 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 really good carpenter. But I'm kind of a dick.
Hooray!
Thank you.
Thank you.
And let's see.
Where is it?
I know I've got other ones in here that I have to do.
I don't think so. I think
no, he
we've done
does.
everything.
He
right?
does.
No, he's
Yeah.
got one from last week.
Oh yeah, I do. Look at that. This was a cooking.
Oh, that was Blue Banded Bee.
Blue Banded Bee.
Carpentry and Blues and Roots, and the other one, the cooking one. That's right.
This is one that was death metal and cooking.
That's
Oh,
right.
God,
Death
that's
metal
pretty great.
cooking, and I'll find out who it was from.
Like Slipknot. That's awesome cooking.
Negi Hama.
This is not really like this is not real death metal because I've
Negi
listened to a
Hama.
lot of real death metal,
Death
but I
metal
have an
cooking.
acoustic guitar and I like my throat.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm. We do too.
So this is cooking, death metal.
Light.
The trick is the face.
Yeah.
Look as mean as possible. Melt the butter in a heavy bottom saucepan. Stirring flour and cook, stirring constantly until it bubbles just a bit. Don't let it brown. About 2 minutes, maybe 3. Add the milk, continuing to stir as it thickens. Salt and pepper to taste. Bring it to a boil, remove from heat. Bring the boil, remove from heat. Back them out! Back them out! Back them out! It's a staple of French cuisine!
Wow.
Bechamel.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Gotta start with the root.
And that's a real recipe. I've cooked it at home. And
I love bechamel.
now you can
Very
cook it at
funny.
home too.
Oh my
Sarah's done. You floored her.
You need,
Oh.
you need a
You
root
floored
to make
her.
bechamel.
Oh yes, yes you do. I actually that's the
That's the beginning of the
that's
song.
the
is the
beginning of the
root.
song is making the roux.
Yeah.
That's
That was
the best
funny.
thing ever, ever.
That was a good one.
So I am officially out of waffles from this book.
That sounds good. Yeah.
I think that's caught up then.
It is.
You're not caught up. We still have QQ's waffle.
Oh,
and
well, I'm not
I
caught up.
never I leave no waffles behind. That's
No, but we're waiting till
No,
QQ's here, so we're not.
I think I'm just mean
mugging you guys.
But we did make a waffle today, and I'm pretty excited about it. But we have a request from chat for a space diary of Chad's adventures thus far. And I think that's a good way to take us out today.
Dear Space Diary, my new Sparkle sisters and I continue to have adventures beyond imagination. I think they're starting to warm up to me. Well, lukewarm up to me. Well, sometimes they talk to me with voices that are nice, and that's pretty cool. As near as I can figure, Vega, there's something about her that's a little bit different. I think she doesn't trust me for some reason. Actually, maybe she doesn't trust Thomas, although I don't really know who Thomas is because I can't decide right now if I'm Chad or Thomas or a weird hybrid. But that's okay. I think we'll get around to that at some point. We tried to dance off today, and we got stopped before we really got going. That was disappointing because I wanted to see everybody's jug band dance. But that's pretty much where things went. We're getting ready for the Battle of the Bands next week. I'm really hoping that I get to wear some cool mascara since we're going to do death metal. XO, 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 Chad.
Oh.
I like that you gave yourself hugs and kisses.
Right.
Like Gossip
About
Girl.
friendship.
Yeah, and I think if you're writing a diary to yourself, like, self-love is important.
It is.
You know, giving yourself hugs and kisses every day. All right, chat-iverse. That's been our Metaverse for this week. I would like to thank you for coming and watching us act like fools every Monday. We have the best time in the world doing it, and we can't wait to come back and do it again.
Yep, 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 yep.
Space princesses are kind of my life right now, and I'm totally digging it. Again, thank you for donating. Make sure you check out all the stuff that we talked about at the beginning of the show. And let's talk about all of our stuff that we've got going on at the end of the show, too. We can't forget that our Journey Quest 3 is finally available to stream, which is fantastic. We've got a platform to watch that on at Zoe now.
Yeah, zombieorpheus.com. You
That's
can get
right.
a hold of everything that we've been doing. If you are heading to Gen Con this summer, we will be there. If you're heading to ModestoCon, ModCon, we will be there as well.
So yeah, if you go to ModCon is in July.
Yeah, it's
6th,
a little bit
7th,
less than a
8th,
month
right
away.
around. It's right around the corner. We're going down to Modesto, which I hear is the happiest place on earth. That's
Oh,
what people told me. I'm
especially
really
in
excited.
July.
Yeah, it's 105 today.
Oh yeah, so we're going down there. We're gonna
boy.
we're gonna do our Gamers Live show, which is basically a large staged version of this show, except we run around a whole lot more, and we're a lot sweatier by the end of it generally.
It's true.
It's true.
And then, of course, our big show at our two big shows at Gen Con in August, which is 2 Gamers Live performances back to back. We're actually doing our premiere of Journey Quest 3 there.
Yep, and the Gamers the series.
And the Gamers the series, and maybe Strowlers,
Yep.
and I mean a whole bunch of stuff coming out at Gen Con this year. We're going to be there. We hope to see you there too. But until then, we get to see you here, which is very lucky for all of us. And I can't wait to see what you have made for us this week while we are making things for you. Have a great week, Metaverse. We will see you on Monday.
Bum ba da bum bum ba dum.